Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Skajera says, just so you know, your second channel has been targeted by scammers. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. Ignore them or report them. Get them out of there. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go between my 5 different YouTube channels and report every single scammer that comes in. So yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to help me with that. Just report them. They'll go away. I don't reach out to people saying you've won something and ask you to contact me on Telegram or whatever the heck they say. I don't even know what Telegram is. So don't fall for that junk. Okay? But thanks for letting me know. Yeah, there's literally, I would spend half my days trying to get rid of them if and I don't have that time. I appreciate you telling me. Just report them and get rid of them. Thanks. Anyway, hi everybody. Hardcore. We're back to hardcore. I sound better than I did Sunday. Thank you. Yeah. I will be coughing during the stream. I do once again have my cough drops ready to rock and or roll. I've been taking some other medicine I got from the doctor the other day. Seems to be helping. My sinuses are completely like, yeah, it's pretty rough. Everything's up in my face. So still gonna hear that congestion and still coughing some stuff out, but I'm all right. I'm feeling good. Other than that, these are just like annoying things, you know, annoying things. Your birthday was on Monday and I missed you on Monday because I was at the doctor. Emo, I hope you had a good one, but absolutely you can get a birthday yo for your birthday.
Birthday yo, why your birthday?
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, like I said, I hope you had a good one. I haven't been taking Mucinex. They gave me enough stuff that's supposed to do all that, so I'm not taking like the prescription stuff plus the over-the-counter stuff because I don't know if they were like, you know, gonna fight each other. So I didn't want to do too much. We'll be okay though. We'll be okay. Just gonna take a couple days to get this stuff out of my face. What's my hat today? This is the Phoenix Suns. This is my local basketball team, NBA basketball. Staying hydrated, of course. Yes. Phoenix Suns are awesome again, which is nice. They beat the Golden State Warriors last night. I watched them play and it was amazing. So I thought, you know what? Let's show some support for my Phoenix Suns. That was a big win last night. They took it to them. It was a good game. Very good game. I've watched 2 Suns games this season so far out of like 4 or 5, and they won the 2 that I watched. So I feel like I'm their secret sauce. So I try to watch more. I'm not sure my wife's too happy about it though. She used to love watching basketball with me, not so much anymore. Anyway, well, we should play some video games. Thank you guys so much for coming in, hanging out. We're hopefully back to our normal schedule. Yeah, feeling a lot better. Just got some sinus congestion and random coughing up stuff, but we're fine. You know, I can deal with these things much more than I feel a lot better than last week. I'll tell you that much. Thank you guys so much for all the subs, resubs. I'm excited. I got new lights coming in. I'm still tweaking my office space. I got lights coming in that are supposed to like cast a really cool light on this back wall. They're like floodlights that are colored. I can change color and stuff. They're coming in today. I'm excited about it for some reason. This stuff excites me. I was thinking about it. I think I'm about ready to make a video. Also, today I put up these curtains. Check this out. Let me show you. Whoop. So I can leave the door open. I can never do this right. I can leave this door open right here. This is a bookshelf door, hidden bookshelf door. It's kind of a pain to like open and close it all the time every time I stream. So I got a curtain now right here. See the black? This is just a curtain. So I can close that when I'm streaming and stuff. If people come in, you won't see them. Kind of gets rid of some of that echo that's happening from that other room. Anyway, so I hung a curtain today. I'm being, you know, still chipping away at this place. It's like I'm on stage. I'm behind the curtain. Yeah. Does leaving it open help with ventilation? Yeah, exactly. So when I'm not streaming or recording, I can leave that open and it helps with the airflow through the whole house. And the thermostat's right outside this door. So when I close the door, the thermostat's not reading the temperature in this room. So anyway, yeah. Yeah, it's a hidden bookshelf door. It's really cool. You can see the shelves right here. right? You see the shelves, right? Oh gosh, right here. So this door closes this way, boom. And then the shelves are on the outside. And then on this side, you don't really, it doesn't look great, but yeah. So when you're in the other room, if that's closed, it doesn't look like there's even a room here, which is really cool. Is your bookshelf chiseled? You know what? Okay, so I was thinking about that too. I would love to check out the snapshots. Like a new one came out today. I don't think it has much in it, but I'd love to check out the snapshots. And I'm like, how risky would it be to play this hardcore world on the snapshots? Is that even possible? Or I have to start a new world? But if I did that, like, oh, if I lose my hardcore world because experimental and this snapshot breaks the next snapshot, blah, 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 it could be bad, right? So maybe not with a hardcore world. Just make a backup. I did make a backup, yeah. Did Skiz do that with his solo world? Skiz started a new world. You remember hearing you have to make a new world. I feel like you have to make a new world. Right? I didn't see a way to like enable snapshots with a world that's already been created. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. I'll think about that because snapshots are rolling out now and I like the way that they're doing it where it's just like instead of like the first snapshot having just about everything and then them like tweaking and fixing for the next months, like they release in one little thing at a time, which is kind of cool. So maybe we'll start another little solo world and play in snapshots because I don't usually get a chance to do that. And I think I'd like to do that. I know so far all I have is like bamboo stuff and Campbell's, and hanging signs. Hanging signs look pretty dope. Anyway, I'll think about that. But today we're going to stick to the hardcore, I guess. We'll have some fun. Thank you guys again for all the subs, resubs. We're on day 453. So that's exciting. Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of, I mean, I can make a backup. It's not a problem. Backup, I already made a backup before we even started today, just in case. But I can't take this world and enable the snapshots is the problem. I don't think there's a way to do that. It'd have to be a brand new world. And in that case, that means like a brand new series. Anyway, one thing we did decide though, hello froggies, is we're not recording this one anymore. I'm just streaming this one. You do that in the Minecraft launcher. I don't use the Minecraft launcher. I use multi-MC. So maybe that's possible there too. I don't know. Anyway, we should clean our pockets out. I got a bunch of stuff. What were we doing last time? It's been a while. What did we do last time? Okay, this one I think is gonna move up because eventually the next release is gonna come out, and we're gonna want bamboo. 1.20. Is that how you change your skin so quickly? Yes, River Kent. You noticed I was changing my skin super quick on Sunday, live stream day? Yeah, because in multi-MC, you can just upload a skin from multi-MC, and then all you have to do in-game is log out, log back in, and it takes effect. So, that's how I was doing it. You caught me. You caught me. That's exactly how I was doing it. Okay, I have an extra totem. Whatever we were doing last time, I was going on a journey, apparently. I have more tadpoles. So what do we need to do? We have a couple different frogs, right? Which one are we missing? The desert one? Which one are we missing? Congrats again for Sunday. Thank you. Yeah, that was amazing. All I did was show up and play mini games. You guys are the ones that came and supported and raised 420 something, 30,000, I think now. It's insane. It's insane. Yeah, we were exploring new things. Okay. Well, today I think we'll set up a bamboo farm somewhere. I think would be pretty cool. Should we try like a flying? Ooh, almost fell. Should we try a flying machine? See if I can do a flying machine without looking it up. Probably not. Use multi-MC as well. Yeah, multi-MC is amazing because like I create an instance for everything I do. Well, I lied. Okay, this instance right here, this hardcore world, is being shared with my Skyblock Evolution instance. But other than that, like everything I do has its own instance. Because yeah, different things I play on have different data packs and things needed, so it just kind of helps keep things separated. All right, we got all this stuff on us. I think we'll mess with the frogs later. I don't want to mess with frogs today. We do enough of that. This is our stuff that needs to be put away, apparently. Let's try to just like figure out what's going on here. Put that in there. That's needed. Lodestone needed. Extra totem. Gonna put it in there. I know. Risky business. And this rest of the stuff can be put away. Woods. What kind of wood we got here? Spruce. And spruce. And we'll put that in there, because to me that makes sense. I don't know why the iron's in there though. What a weird chest. Frogs are so last update. Nobody cares about frogs anymore. Great. Yeah. No one cares about these froggies. What is up with this chest? This is... Wow. I don't know what I was up to there. I'm gonna put these guys in here. That kind of makes sense to me. I just need to clear my inventory. Like, this doesn't make a lot of sense either. Put these in here, but it's iron. It's made of iron. It's fine. It's fine. We won't judge. Mud. Do I have a mud? I don't currently have a place to put mud, but I think we can make one. Gosh, was it last time we were in the hardcore that we started talking about the book? About writing a book? And put it all together. I'm gonna keep those rockets. When we found the tadpoles, remember we had the idea of like writing a book together? How's that going? Is there anybody here that's in that Discord group working on the book? Justice for frogs. I saw a Discord group get created and people are working on writing the book together. It's so amazing. It's so cool. All right, and you are good stuff, and you are my extra ender chest. Okay, and we'll keep our fire rockets in there. We got enough on us. All right, let's get to business. Let's see. Do we even have bamboo? Did I collect bamboo when we went out? Yes. Okay, excellent. All right, we should be planting this. All right. Now, I mean, we can plant bamboo on like just about anything, right? Still feel like maybe we should use grass. Just looks better. Or moss. Can you plant it on moss? Can we plant bamboo on moss, people? Do I have moss? That would look pretty good, wouldn't it? I don't think I have moss. Wait, yes I do. I'm such a liar. On mud? Bamboo on mud would look good, you think? If you plant on mud, Hopper would pick it up. Oh, sure. But do I really want that many hoppers? Or maybe we don't really need to go that crazy. Bamboo grows really fast, doesn't it? Maybe we don't need to go crazy. Okay. I literally just put the mud away. Let's go find a spot for this. See if we can figure it out. Oop, I forgot the bamboo. It's kind of important when we're doing a bamboo farm, yeah? And I'll need some other stuff. Let's see. Where can we put it? Let's look around the base. We got our mob farm here. Jeez, I can't see anything. Our mob farm's turned off. Got our mob farm. We've got our villager breeder iron farm, which I'm making one of these on Skyblock now. Super excited about that. Off the staircase. Yeah, so we have our sugarcane farm here. That's... Oh, we planted on moss. Yeah, okay. It's not lossless, which is sad. Look at all that. Look at all the loss. Now, this is just a small little sugarcane farm. How much have we created? Let's go to get an idea of how much we've made. That all should be getting pumped in up here. Like if that little spot of sugarcane is actually doing good enough, maybe I'll just stack a bamboo one on top of it. Let's see. Not really. Not that productive, is it? I mean, this is for rockets. It's Mina, how you doing? I'm feeling okay today. A little stuffy, still a little chest congestion and stuff, but I'm good. You might hear me cough from here from time to time. Fatima Gucci. It's your 22nd birthday. Wait, huh? Wait, what? Also, the 22nd. Sorry. The 22nd was your birthday. It's not your 22nd birthday. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. That'd be crazy. You missed the streams. Can you get a happy birthday, Yu-Yo? Absolutely. Happy 22nd birthday.
Birthday. Yo. Why your birthday?
There you go. I don't know if it's your 22nd birthday or your. Just pretend it is. Everybody wants to be 22. It's fine. Yeah, we might want to do another layer of sugarcane first, because bamboo does grow pretty fast. Let's do that, peeps. Let's do that. That'll make me feel better. So I will need some of the things from the random chest. Let's make some pistons. Let's make some observers, and we'll just do another layer exactly like we did the sugarcane, and then we'll make a layer of bamboo on top of that, and just share that whole space. And 21 for over a decade. Yeah, I feel you. Thank you, Foxy. Yeah, I am starting to feel better. It's good to be back. I was super frustrated. I don't know if you guys have caught some of the other streams I've done recently, but it was super frustrating to, take all that time off. It was great. I was very happy to take the time off for the vacation, but then to come back and I was finally getting back into the swing of things after the vacation, getting out of vacation mode, which wasn't easy, and then to get hit by sickness was so frustrating. I just wanted to stream and make videos, and I couldn't. Well, you may have noticed I still tried. Like, a couple videos came out where I was obviously sick. Even in tomorrow's video, I'm pretty sick. During the recording, I was pretty sick. But it was something that I don't want to miss. all the stuff I like couldn't miss. It was like the King's story wrapping up. Oh great, that's all. I think that ends up somewhere. The King's story was wrapping up, and I really couldn't miss that, right? Like, I'm kind of the one that started the resistance, so yeah, I kind of had to suck it up for that. And then there's stuff coming out tomorrow that we won't get into. Super secret stuff that everybody's figured out by now. But I'm still not going to talk about it, so don't ask. Stuff coming out tomorrow, and yeah, so I needed to kind of make sure I was okay for that. So yeah, I recorded a couple videos where I'm very sick. Great. At least, 2 years from now, when I'm like, wow, I haven't gotten sick in like how many years? I can go back and find the videos pretty easily, because it's obvious as soon as you start hearing my voice how sick I was. Very sick. I know. I mean, obviously the word very is gonna be subjective or whatever, but I wasn't feeling great. I mean, that's the most sick I've been in a very long time. So for me it was like pretty rough. I'm kind of a wuss when it comes to getting sick, so. What's gonna happen though up here with the space? That's what I need to figure out, because we're digging it out. We need all this space, and yet we've got this bridge up here. I'm not really sure how this is gonna work. Let's just see what happens, because it gets cut off. We may just lose this space, actually. Right? This could be bad. Or maybe we'll make it work. Let's try to make it work, because I really want to. This is... what is that? Spruce? Why am I so bad at this? Where does it say? Strip spruce logs. Let's go get some. Savvy Friday? I hope so. Like, I'm actually, since I'm feeling better, like, I really want to get back after it. I know that sounds like a bad idea. like everyone's gonna be like, don't push yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. You're gonna get sick again. But gosh, I really want to get back to things. Like, I'm down for Jit's stream tomorrow. I'm down for Among Us if peeps want to get together. What mod do I use for day counter? It is a resource pack, I think. Was it a resource pack? I thought it was a resource pack. I don't know. I don't know. I might have a link in the description on YouTube when I post on YouTube. I can't remember. Oh, it's a data pack. Yeah. Can I open my data pack folder? Here, let me do this. I'll find it from here. One sec. Data pack. Where do we save those? I forget. In the saves. Data packs. Day counter data pack. Oh, it's kind of old. 1.17.1. It's just called Day Counter Data Pack. Search for that on YouTube, on Google. You'll probably find it. That's what it is. Just joined. So glad to see you looking and sounding better. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad to be feeling better. That hopefully that's hopefully that's all behind me for now. My body kind of works that way though. Like I don't get sick often, but when I do, what am I what's the name of the guy? The most what's his name? I don't get sick often, but when I do, most interesting man. Is that what it is? Anyway, yeah, when I do get sick, it's usually pretty bad. And then my body like figures it out for a couple years. Yeah, I'm the most interesting man in the world. Yes. I'll just deem myself that right now. Yeah. Okay. So this is kind of interesting. This might actually work out. Let's just do this. This might work out. So our room's here. I think I can make this work. Like I'll take out a little bit of this. We'll just change this up. I really wish that lined up with this right here. And then I could just like make a different kind of opening right here. Like a little walkthrough. We'll make it work though. It's fine. Okay, just wanted to make sure I had room to come up with this. We're winging it. That's the best part about this world. You know, usually like everything's all pre-planned and creative and stuff, and then when I go to survival, it's just a paint by numbers type of experience, you know? But there's just something, I don't know, there's just something so authentic like about playing this way that we've been playing in hardcore. And it does mean that we have a lot of like oopsies. Oopsies, I didn't think ahead, you know, like what we just experienced. But I also think that's totally fine to just shape the world as we go and deal with things that get in our way. Takes a little bit longer. Or maybe it doesn't. I mean, maybe it feels like it takes longer, but it really doesn't, because what's happening is like we're combining the process of designing and creative and then building in survival into one, right? We're doing both in survival. And so it'll take a little bit longer while we're in survival to get it all right, but we skip that creative design process time, so that's not bad. I guess I could just continue this up. That'd look good. Yeah, hi. Welcome in. Yeah, I am feeling better. Yeah, thank you guys for asking, and really appreciate that. People were a little worried. I was dealing with it for quite some time. Let's see. So what do we have? Just pistons. Okay, so I need a bunch of regular pistons, and then more observers. How many do we have in each layer here? 6. Whoa. Oh, okay. So 6 and 6. That's 12. What do we got here? Another 9? Am I counting that right? So we need 21? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 21. 6 and 9? What? Stop ignoring bits messages. I'll get to them. I clump them together. I can't just stop every time a bits message comes in. Apologize for making you wait though. But yeah, I typically, things come in and, you know, maybe I try to go every 15 minutes, take a look and see. Unless I missed it, and I've got a couple from Mystic Pig. Got a bunch of resubs though, thank you. And Rustic Pirate Gaming, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to Sub Club, enjoy your challenge badge and emotes. Don't say that often. I gotta start saying that again. Yeah, exactly, Haunted. I don't ignore the bits, I just don't let them get in the way of making content. Like, basically if I stopped playing Minecraft every time something came in, it would get very jarring, I think. I wouldn't be able to make progress, like, context switching is super difficult. Mystic Pig, thanks for the 100 bits. I was supposed to put my other message in a bits one. I'm working with the book group, it's doing great, we're all working together well, and the storyline is nearly completed, just tweaking some final little bits and collabing with the art group on character designs. That is amazing. I'm super excited for that. Like, yeah, we want to put together this book and publish it and see if we can get some copies sold for charity. We haven't picked a charity yet. We need to do that as well. See if we can get some of these books to actually make some money and do some good for the world. That would be awesome. And you guys are all doing it out of the kindness of your hearts. I love that. You're the best. Mystic Pig again with 100 bits. You shouldn't have out this power. Oh, you shouldn't have given this power. Put this power in our hands. We nearly turned you into a wise old frog. Oh, I'm all for it. You guys do what you want to do. Whatever you think is gonna make for a great storyline. I am. Yeah, you can turn me into a wise old frog if you like. That's funny. Aluminum in the house with a can. You dig it. $3.14. Afternoon Impulse. Hope you're doing well. Fell on my butt today, but I was listening to yesterday's Skyblock VOD at the same time, and as I hit the ground, both you and Skiz laughed. For a second, I thought you were laughing at me. Then I missed the bus. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay, Aluminum. I hope your butt's okay. But I almost feel like the I missed the bus part. You're trying to bait me into that kid. Crisscross song. And it's something you will never, ever, ever do again, right? Ranimal, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate you. Yeah, if there was other bits that I missed, because I got called out for not reading the bits, so if there was other bits that I missed, I'm sorry. I don't see any. System could be wacky. I'm doing my best here, people. I'm doing my best. I'm still on drugs, as in prescription drugs that were prescribed to me by my doctor, not anything illegal. So, you know, drugs are bad, okay? We don't have a lot of wood. I stopped being Mr. Tree Cutter there. I think we have to. I think we have to harvest some wood. Right. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? All right, let's grow some trees, I guess. We gotta grow some trees, people. We can grow the 4x4 spruces, yeah? Hello, Sickly. It's good to see you, my friend. Hey, Evil, what's up, dude? Hey, I know, like, Among Us hasn't been happening. People have been busy. I'm wondering if, like, it's finally the week where people are not as busy. Like, you know, like maybe I should put in there, hey guys, it's now or never. If you guys don't want to ever do it again, fine. I don't want to be wondering every week if this is gonna happen. Actually, last week I was one of the thumbs down because I was sick, so I felt a little bad about that. But I do miss Among Us like crazy, though. I want to get back to it. Bone meal would have been nice. Been a nice idea. It's Wednesday, though. Like, we can't wait until Wednesday to ask. We got to get ahead of it. That's the problem. Or maybe we don't. I don't know. I don't know how the group works. Typical impulse. Should we make a farm to make a farm that will help us make a farm? Yeah, well, I mean, that's how Minecraft goes, right? Like, really, I should be making a tree farm right now so that I could make the pistons to make the sugarcane farm so that we can add the bamboo farm on top of it. That's really what should be happening. Oh, good. It's got fortune on it. Nice. I'm gonna do the top down. Woo! As we can. Our Brody in the house. Mr. Impulse, first live stream here. I would just like to formally tell you, your building and content creation is appeasing to my brain cells. I also appreciate what you do. Thank you. That is all. Love, Brody. Thank you so much, Brody. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate the sentiment there. Super, super kind thing to say. Glad you enjoy the content. Thank you. I'm really glad to be back. Really glad to be back. I felt like almost like an emptiness. I mean, I had a really great time on the family vacation, don't get me wrong, but I was still thinking about you guys. I was thinking about you guys the whole time. We need a witch farm to make redstone so we can make pistons. Exactly. You know, people don't really make witch farms that much anymore because we get our redstone from villagers easy enough, yeah? All right, let me just make sure I get 4 back. And then I'll move on. It's nighttime. I don't carry a bed on me for whatever reason. Base is coming along though. Raid farms. I know, right? You just make a raid farm. You make a villager trading farm and you're done. You're good to go. Please, Impulse, don't think about me while I sleep. It's kind of disturbing. I was thinking about you the whole time. Not awkward at all. All right. Let's do another one. Yeah, raid farms just got too easy. I wonder, what do you guys think? Should they get like, should they nerf farms like that? The raid farm, even iron farms. Do you think they should nerf that stuff? Like, is it making the game too easy? No. Unpopular opinion. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they nerfed the TNT duping, though. Nerf trading. Yeah, villager trading, I mean... Villager trading has pretty much made diamond gathering worthless, right? That's the part that saddens me. Is like... I mean, branch mining is not fun anymore, though. They ruined branch mining with the deep slate layers. So, I don't know how I feel about that, too. I used to love branch mining. Oh, that was my favorite thing. Start a new world, new season of Hermitcraft, and like spend the first couple nights, I would just stay up. Anytime we would like launch a new season, that first night, I just stayed up all night long branch mining. That was my favorite, like one of my favorite parts of the season. And just like popping on some music or whatever, and then just with the pickaxe. Oh, and it had like the perfect cadence. It would just be hypnotizing. Oh, so good. Impulse not wearing the hat backwards? Yeah, the problem is this hat, it doesn't say anything about the Phoenix Suns on it. See, it just says like the little NBA dude. And I wanted to rep the Suns because they're awesome. They won last night against the Warriors, so pretty happy about that. So yeah, we're going cap forward today. Got to shake things up, keep you guys on your toes. Nerfing villager breeder would be a simple way to balance. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. Like, just to get everybody out of the same meta, right? Sports ball. Yeah. Weird. He watches like more than just football. I do like most sports. Except for hockey. Hockey's boring. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to trigger some people there. I quite enjoy hockey as well in person. I cannot watch hockey on TV. You know what I've been getting into, which I never thought I would get into, is soccer. Or should I say football? And the only reason I'm starting to get into soccer now is because I've been watching Wrexham, which is like, I think it's on FX. Ryan Reynolds, one of my favorite people in the world. Pretty sure I'm his favorite as well. Him and his buddy bought a soccer team or a football team in Wales, and their club name is Wrexham. And I've been watching this show. It's really, really good. And they, you know, kind of getting me into soccer a little bit. Not the game itself, I think, but more about like getting invested in the team. Like a really cool story about the team's history and stuff. Anyway, anybody here watch Wrexham? Watching that show? I think I might be a few episodes behind. It's called football. Well, that's the thing here in America, we call it soccer. So, you know, since I'm American, I should probably just call it what we call it here in America, even though like the rest of the world calls it football. Because we have our own football here. It's a completely different sport, and I don't want to confuse people. Need to watch Ted Lasso. Yeah, I've watched Ted Lasso as well. Ted Lasso was good too. Ted Lasso was actually, I'm not going to say good. Ted Lasso was an amazing show. Amazing. Wrexham is real though. That's the difference. Ted Lasso is fictional characters. Wrexham is real. It's a true like documentary. It's a real team. They're really trying to move up into the Premier League. Well, if they're the bottom or whatever. See, that was the other thing I didn't understand, like how they have tiered systems for football. So if you can get like demoted at the end of the season if you're not a good team, you drop down a league basically. Just crazy. I actually quite like that idea. Maybe they should do that here in America. Wait, what's your local club, Haley? What's your local club? Wrexham? Don't tell me you're like there in Wales. Are you? You're lying to me. No way. I'm scrolling up to see how many Haley messages I've missed. That club is close. That's a club close to you. Wait, you live up there in Wales? You're lying. Wrexham is close to you. No way. Oh, that's crazy town. That is crazy town. Wales looks gorgeous, by the way. They show a lot of Wales in the show, and it looks gorgeous there. Y'all have a lot of sheep. You got more sheep than people, which is weird, but cool. My home team is the one who knocked them out of the promotion battle. Oh. Come on, they should have just let him win for the show. Just let him win for the show. Come on now. All right, we've gained some spruce saplings from this endeavor. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plant these and walk away. We've got enough wood to make our pistons now. There's so many people who don't know what we're talking about. I used to have my door open. I'm hearing all sorts of noises out there. Let these just grow naturally, I suppose. I'm gonna stagger them so the leaves don't get in each other's way. That wasn't very good. I should come up with a real pattern. Okay. Well, unless I find one more here. One more? One more? Anyone? Anyone? Can I get one more? Can we get one more? Oh, there's one more right there. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Just pop it over here. Sheep, mountains, and castles. Sounds amazing. So, Haley, do you speak Welsh? I'm learning stuff about you people today. You guys are just names. I see your names and I know nothing about you. It's so weird. You guys know so much about me and I know very little about you. What a weird dynamic we have. Right? Everybody tell me about something about yourself. What would you like to know about us? Well, I mean, I find it kind of crazy just to start talking about this small football club up in Wales and find somebody that actually is like, oh yeah, they're just like right down the street from me. Like that's my team. I'm like, whoa. I thought like 4 people lived there. It's kind of hard to get to know 1,200 people at once. Yeah. Everybody give me a random fact about yourself. I'm sure I'll remember it. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work too good, is it? Stick around long enough, we pick up bits and pieces of information about each other. You know? I'm old enough to be your parent. Love your content personality. Live in New England of USA. Test tomorrow to study. Deep design gnome. Old enough to be my parent. Or you got that other way around. I would expect it to be the other way around, because I'm old. Wrexham's a small town, but it's like an hour away from a massive city. Remember, the UK is the size of a state with 70 million odd people. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Is like here in the United States, you know, like our states are actually typically pretty big. I mean, Texas is way bigger than most countries, which is crazy. Texas is huge. You're 6 months older than me, and a huge D&D nerd. Good to know. Yay, Texas! El Kitty, you from Texas? I'm assuming. I'm not gonna catch everybody's random facts about themselves, although it's been a fun exercise. At the very least, you guys can all learn about each other. I will do my best to read what I can. We gotta make some pistons. How are we doing on redstone? Do I even have a redstone box? Hi. This was supposed to be redstone, and I don't seem to have any in there. I'm a meat popsicle. Somebody, there we go. We have a redstone box. Somebody watched Fifth Element. Fifth Element is one of my favorites. How did Fifth Element not come up in the podcast that's coming out Friday? Oh my gosh. I gotta yell at Skiz right now. I'm gonna yell at Skiz right now. We didn't mention the Fifth Element in our podcast. Shame on us. Done. Sent. Chicken. Good. Multipass. Ah, such a good movie. Skiz is hard at work. I know. I'm just making him feel worse. Here's another reason why we suck at everything. By the way, if you didn't catch it, our next podcast we talk about movies. So, very casual podcast. Consider like we talk about all these heavy topics from time to time, and then we just randomly talk about like, hey, what movies do you like? Definitely a different vibe of this week. Next one, must watch then. Good. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Guacamole in the house. How you doing? 14 months, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate the continued support. Evil Notion with the kin. You dig it. $3.14. DNR. Aw, thanks, man. Thanks. Appreciate the words. Evil, you're the man. When you say movies, while your nose is stuffed up, it doesn't sound like movies. Oh, gosh. Stuffy nose movies? What does it sound like? Valley and from Los Angeles. Tinkerbell's of Los Angeles. Very cool. Oh. Yeah, we don't talk about the other Ubies. Movies. V's. Okay, enunciate. Check. Got it. Thanks. Right. Maybe people just were hoping we would be talking about what they thought they heard. Jeez. Mind out of the gutter, folks. Emeralds? We need to do some trading. If I were me, I'd put my emeralds in here. Huh. Great. I have some. Not a lot, though. Let's make more. Let's manufacture some emeralds. Evil. Oh, man. My favorite type of bees. Oh, gosh. Cow noise. Plural of the 22nd letter of the English alphabet. Thank you. Let's be very clear here. Excuse me, guys. Let's turn you down a little bit. Get a little more. Get a little more action. Probably repair some stuff. You know, we really should do a better job with these guys. It's about time. It's about time we do a little upgrading. Alright. And the reason I did all that was because I wanted some more redstone. What is the podcast streamed on? It's on all the major platforms, so you can find it on all the things. What's the main one these days? Spotify. Spotify, Apple, Google. Pretty much anywhere you listen to podcasts. But if you want to see the video version of it, which is kind of fun because then you get to see our facial expressions and stuff, you can check it out on the Imp and Skiz podcast channel. Brand new channel. Go subscribe. We were doing it on the Imp and Skiz channel, and then we realized that was kind of weird because Imp and Skiz channel has primarily been from the beginning a gaming channel. So popping the podcast on there kind of alienated some peeps. And YouTube doesn't typically care for that too much. It's weird, but it is the way it is. So yeah, we popped them over on a brand new channel. What I could go for right now is another brewing stand. If I were Blaze Rods, where would I be? Do I have other Blaze Rods? Haha, I do. Don't need that. We just need to make the stand. I'm still moving stuff upstairs. How crazy is that? Where could you find Blaze Rods? Oh, the Nether. Good idea. Yeah. That's where I usually get them from. Austin has been the target of everyone moving from California. I felt that same way about where I live, actually. Is there just like a mass exodus from California right now? Because, you know, for the past, I'd say 10 years, I feel like the Californians have migrated into the Phoenix metropolitan area like crazy. So they're just going everywhere, apparently. Get the heck out of California, huh? What's going on there? What's going on there? Is it that bad? No housing. Yeah. The housing market is insane. It's insane. Boom. Okay, so you should be able to, yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, we needed at least 2 of these guys. He wasn't refreshing because this guy has taken this brewing stand, and so hopefully, I mean, he just did reach that one, right? To refresh his trade, so that's solid. And this guy, we're just gonna let roam. That's totally cool. Our villagers are roamers. Politics as well in California. Yeah. Politics are weird everywhere right now, though. Observers. That's what I needed to make, right? I'm gonna pop a crafting table down here. I'm sick of running back and forth. I know. Crafting table number 375. That's not gonna be enough. What are we missing? Cobble. Need more cobble. Should I run for president? I saw something that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was asked if he would run for president, and he didn't say no, which was weird. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, is that the worst thing? Is that the worst idea in the world for The Rock to run for president? Maybe not. You know, like, I don't know. Maybe that's what we need, is somebody that's not so embedded in the politics or whatever. He's just like charismatic face. I mean, John F. Kennedy, he was just an actor, right? Am I right on that? I think I'm right on that. John F. Kennedy was just an actor, and he got elected because people knew him and thought he was charismatic. I don't know. Oh, was it Reagan? Oh, okay, I got it mixed up with Reagan. Okay, Reagan was an actor. Well, Reagan's not the best example though. Oh shoot. Okay, maybe Rock is a bad idea. Oh, John F. Kennedy dated an actress. That's where I'm all confused. That was the Marilyn Monroe thing, right? That's where I'm getting mixed up. All right, my bad. My bad. Thanks for educating me, chat. Arnold Schwarzenegger is governor. Yeah. We're borderline talking about politics, so I'm gonna shy us back away. Because the politics is not something I like getting into in streams. It just becomes too heated. So we'll back away. Food talk then. No, we won't go there. All right, first level is shroom lights. We might need to go collect then. Although I gotta say, I recently went to the Kennedy Space Center, and John F. Kennedy's speech about going to the moon was, that's why, for some reason, that's why I thought he was an actor or something, because he just had so much charisma. Anyway, that's where we'll end. That's where we'll end the politics stuff. Shroom lights, let's see how many we got. Let me just make sure I don't have a bunch just sitting down here, since I haven't moved everything up yet. No, but I do have a good amount of copper. That's good to know. Lots of random stuff down here still. Wow. How have we not moved all this up? Because I'm too lazy. I'll just answer that for you guys. Alright. Now we know exactly what's down here. Totally won't forget. You got Arnold's signature on your college diploma? Wait, what? On your college diploma? Why does he sign your college diploma? That feels like a weird thing. Where would I have put? This feels weird. Why do I have these over here and these over here? Once again, I totally messed up my sorting system. I think we gotta go harvest, peeps. Still have a chest under the villager. Wait, so you still have a chest under the villager breeder iron farm? Governor signed public uni diplomas? Oh, for real? I don't remember that. I wonder what governor signed mine. I so don't remember that. I don't think I have shroom lights. Love a good old Arnie action movie. Yeah. All right. I don't have my shulker box tooltip peeker thingy, but I need a hoe. That's what I need. Haha. I has it. All right, and then we need to just dump some stuff for a second. We dump it off. I don't really want to though. Just gotta go get some shroom lights. That'll be fun. Back to this. Gold hat. Still got a gold hat. It's not a tumor. Is that from Twins? What is that from? No, Daddy Daycare. Whoa, no, that's not it either. What was that from? Kindergarten Cop. Yes, I knew it before I looked up. You guys saw. I said it and then I looked up. You guys know your chat is up, right? Tell me you all saw that I got that without you. I need confirmation and validation and approval. I said it and then I looked up. Kindergarten Cop. Wow. That's some old school stuff. Even when I mentioned Twins, right? It was him and Danny DeVito. That was a good one. Mate, well, sure. Loose definition. We all need validation, yes. We all need validation. Please, see me. Know that I got it without you. I do have brain cells. Sometimes they actually work. I'm gonna need quite a bit of these, which I'm not very excited about harvesting. Can turn this back up at least. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kind of want to assign like hotkeys to this stuff. Okay, let's do this. I need a farm for it. Well, yeah. If I switch directions on the idea of what we're gonna farm today again, I think I'd pretty much lose everybody here forever. I don't like these trees though. Like, I don't want all this garbage. You know what I mean? Ooh, okay, here's the other thing I want to get back to is, so during the 4-hour live stream the other day, I did not stand up at all during the stream, and after the stream, my back, it told me, my back told me that was not good for it, and I've been trying to recover from that ever since. Nothing serious, but just got a little tight sitting there in one position for 4 straight hours. And so I need to get back to having the good habit of my hourly stand-up time. So we're gonna do that here in a second. So I just need you guys to remind me every hour, on the hour, exactly on the hour if you can, that it's break / stand-up sit-down time. Help me out with that. Eventually I'll get some sort of automated system that will tell me. You guys know me, I gotta automate this, you know? Well, I'll get an automated system eventually that will... I used to have one. I don't know if anybody was around for that. I had a little thing that went off and it'd be like, Impulse, it is time to stand up and or sit down. Wait, no, not and or. And or wouldn't work. You can't stand up and sit down. Anybody remember that? I used to have a little timer that went off and it would speak. It is time to stand up or sit down. All right, we needed 21. We got 25. That's just for one layer, though. Should we just collect... Let's collect 40... Oh. Let's collect 42 of these. So we don't need to come back for the next layer. That would be smart. Will the real B00 please stand up? Please stand up. All right, I'm just going to go cherry pick these now. I'll be a little faster. Oh, that was a bad idea. My back hurts. Yeah, I had that. That's what it was too. I had that, right? What was that? My back hurts was just a reminder to sit up straight. Yeah, because I wouldn't sit like with good posture. So yeah, we had a little thing that would go off. Yeah, I've been debating whether or not to like bring back channel point stuff that makes noise. It's fun, but like at the same time, it also kind of dictates my content, right? So let's say I'm like recording a clip that I want to go in a YouTube video and be nice and polished and all that, and then in the middle of it, somebody presses the button that says, "My back hurts!" Like, kind of ruins the vibe. You know what I mean? So, kind of need to be a little bit of a control freak and just not have that kind of stuff. Woo! Wanted to cough there. I fought it. I fought it off. All right, I'll cough in a minute. Plenty of time to cough during the break. Okay, we got it. 47. We're good. That's what I wanted, and right at the top of the hour. So let's get out of the Nether so I can be safe whilst I do this little stand-up, sit-down break. Where? Ugh. Where's our portal? I get lost in this Nether all the time. There it is. All right, I need some sort of like, well, at least there's this path for our frogs. Wait, is that right? That's not right. That's the wrong one. Okay, thank you. Yes, top of the hour. Time to stand up and or sit down. I went to the wrong portal. It was this one. All right, thank you. We get into the overworld where I'm safe. I guess I'm gonna pause the game anyway. I know we need a Nether hub. Let's add the Nether hub to the to-do list. Because yeah, I'm sick of getting lost. So we'll do this. I'll stand like bop bop so you guys can like read the to-do board. Here. I'm blocking die farm, just so you know. All right, and then bop. All right, cool. What's the closest you've been to dying? Probably when we raided the mansion. When we first raided the mansion. Yeah, before our first totem. Got pretty close. Mystic Pig, thanks for the 100 bits. Sending this on behalf of the book group. Like and Child Art is your art lead for the book, and there are questions about you potentially having a meeting with the leads on how to progress in certain areas. Okay, yeah, I'd be happy to. Yeah, I'd be happy to. I'll chime in the book group Discord when I get a chance. Okay, let's take a quick break, guys, and then when I be back, I'll be standing up and stuff. So, oh yeah, I don't have a Hermitcraft button anymore. I mean, Hermit Gang. We'll do Hermit Gang though. Start things off today.
Listen, Green, nobody touches my bush. You're done. It all started when Green touched my redstone. He played himself like a xylophone, set on automatic. Dark Monster is a savage with technical skills and crazy vocal acrobatics. I'm a legend of the NHO with Etho, Beef, and Double O. Doc MC is coming for you sevenfold. Got Randock, another fireman, to douse the flames that you shoot at this Leviathan. His skull can try again.
You think I'm in hiding, I'm just biding my time. Putting pen to paper, coming up with rhymes. With a star-studded group got together just to crush you. Once we start something, you know we're gonna see it through. I'm the not the soldier who brings the fight at first light. Y'all had to inside, so now I gotta end out. You're guilty of getting murdered with words. Y'all are outgunned. Go home, nerds.
Hermit Gang, 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 Hermit Gang.
If you think you can stop the symmetry, that's false. Your team is dialing for help, but I'm ignoring their calls. And when their bodies dissolve, you know that forces on a killing spree. Try to stab my PvP and perish painfully. I'm the queen of hearts, heads and body parts. She diamond armor, come competitor. My martial arts, I'll send a poison dart to make you breathe your final breath. G-Team's name will be the only thing left.
Caffeinated, animated, redstone innovator. My behavior's crazy, can't face me. Impulse is never lazy. Tango, why would you betray me? Now my scope is aiming. Better run from cover from all the gas spells that I be taming. Without a sound, without no hesitation, my creations are amazing. Better watch your step or the G-Team will end up blazing. Who's the better team? There is no controversy. But before it's said and done, y'all be begging us for mercy. Hermit Gang, 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 Hermit Gang.
Oh, X gon' give it to ya, I'm gon' give it to ya, X gon' give it to ya, what? Lyrical boxing, dropping blows on all my foes. In the G-Team, they're looking unclean, needing some sunscreen. Burnt by words to hurt this herd of nerds, it's absurd how my rhymes got them injured. Danger, danger, I got lasers to cut them up like razors. It's flexing season and I got flavour. No weak defences like trenches and fences that these dense heads are presenting. They're presenting them all right. They're not very good. I could walk over that. I could jump over that. I could use an ender pearl. Use my elytra. Come on, G-Team. Jeez.
You know, I don't know what to say. Let me see.
Hermit Gang, 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 Hermit Gang.
Now I'm back. Got some things I wanna say. Yeah. What's the letter that starts the alphabet? Hey. Ladies get in line, the diggity be on the way. Kiff. Cleo don't know who she freaking with. Ooh. All the signs say to notify her next of kin. This diggity doll been dropping bombs, nothing but hits. Hey. Spit that rhyme again. Cause the message is I can mumble rap and still be the best there is. Hermit Gang, 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 Hermit Gang.
Oh, you wanted me to do a verse? I'd have to check with G-Team. I mean, I'll have to check with my schedule and see if I'm able to do that sort of thing, you know. Busy guy. Verse? Oh, you know. Oh, bananas. Oh, you know. Bananas. 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 I just don't know if it's a good idea for me to be part of this song.
All right. Ooh, I'm like really tall. Hold on. Let's make the desk go up more. Whoop. A little better. A little better. There we go. All right. How's everybody doing? Oh, it's weird without music. The integrated Minecraft streams with Tango where you can control the game. Where's your favorite? Yeah, Row. You're talking about Row. Rule our world. Right. Inky Dude says Impulse feeling better. I'm getting there. Very congested still. So you can probably hear I'm a bit nasally and stuff. Got a bit of a cough. I just popped in a cough drop. So if you hear me swishing around that in my mouth. I'm gonna fix my Stream Deck real quick. So check this out, guys. I have a Stream Deck XL. So it's got how many buttons? 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 times 8. So that's a number. I know this one. 32. 32, yes. I did. I was like, wait, what's 16 times 2? I blame Common Core. My daughter's at that age where I have to help her with her math, and I had to learn how to do Common Core style, and now I can't even remember how to do math at all. Screwed me up. Blame the medicine. Anyway, I have 32 buttons, and for whatever reason, I don't have Hermit Gang, which we play like every single stream, mapped to one of the buttons. I got a bunch of other stuff I don't use. Jeez! See, that didn't even work right. Stuff didn't pop up like it was supposed to. I have this, which I never play. So I got all these buttons mapped that I never even use. Got this one. Oh, it's not even in the right spot. Or I'm not in the right spot. I got a bunch of Harry Potter stuff.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Should never use.
Got to have your wits about, yeah.
I like that one, though. And this one I used yesterday.
Lucky we didn't panic.
I got all this stuff. Let's see. Steaming Mad. Does that work? Yep. Kind of in the wrong spot, but I got my Skizzleman. Dang it. Oh, I never use this one.
Dude, that's sweet.
Little Skizzleman soundbite.
Look at all those chickens.
That's a good one. I like that one. And my Office Space.
What would you say you do here?
Did Tango really do the cheater one? Yeah, that was Tango. I got the easy mode, Mind Blown I use all the time, and Applause I use all the time. I need to take one of these away. Which one should we take away for Hermit Gang? Probably the Dude Sweet. I never used the Dude Sweet one. I'm going to turn that into Hermit Gang. Real quick, let me program my Stream Deck. Chickens? I like the chickens. We do the chicken ones all the time. I think I use that one more than Skizzleman's Dude Sweet. The steaming one, take that away. Yeah, I'm gonna get it back. I want to fix it though, because I had it before where it would like turn my face red and stuff, and it was pretty fun. But let's see. So I need to add OBS Studio. I'm gonna get rid of the Dude Suite. Never use that one. Sorry, Skiz. And instead, we're gonna do Source Visibility, Bop, Hermit Gang. Eventually I need to set an icon to it. Scene that happens in the live scene. And oh wait, no, it's in a folder called break videos. See if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right. Oh, I probably moved it to a folder and that's what broke it. All right, now I'm smart. Anytime it's time for Hermit Gang, I press this.
Listen, Grian.
Haha. All right, and it toggles. Thank you guys for that. It's been bugging me for like months. Do I have Etho on the quote button?
Impulse is a bit of a genius.
He's not on my Stream Deck. He's on my Go XLR. So there's a difference. The Stream Deck kind of like plays through my system sounds, where the Go XLR plays through my microphone, which is a big deal because that means like whoever I'm with can actually hear the stuff when I do it on my Go XLR, but they can't hear it on Stream Deck. It's confusing, I know. So, but it can be very useful when you got situations where you want to play.
When you wake in the morning, yawning, you're heading for a brand new day.
Stuff like that, and you want to jam out with your buddy, so you can both hear the same thing at the same time. Anyway, kind of how I got things set up behind the scenes. Someday, maybe I'll do like a full-blown... I've been thinking about doing this, is I think it's time for the office tour. I think it's time I actually properly make a vlog and show you guys the office space, like from top to bottom. And then maybe I'll do like a follow-up video where I actually like show you the tech behind streaming, behind my stream setup. I could show you guys how I got all the stream deck, the Go XLR, all my lighting stuff, how it all works together. Might do a video like that as well. So it'll probably be on the second channel. I don't know if something like that would do well on my main. I'll think about it. Are the cables managed? Not yet. Not yet. I probably will manage them now. I got two things coming. One, I'm not 100% happy with my monitor setup just yet, so I may change out one more monitor, thinking about it. And then I have a different desk coming. This desk has been dying on me. As you guys have heard, like as we stand up and sit down, I want to do it more often. This desk is like really struggling. And I've had this stand up, sit down desk for like 5 years now. I think the motor's just like, I'm done. So it's really struggling. So I bought a new desk. However, it's not going to be here until February. So it'll be a little bit bigger, a lot nicer. Motor should be able to handle my whole setup, no problem. So everything's going to get swapped out in February. Your stand-up desk is all of us right now. Secret Lab Pro desk. Xander, how did you know that? How? Xander must know me well. Xander's like, oh, let me just think. What's the best desk that's on the market right now? Secret Lab Pro? Yeah. How? How did you do that? That is seriously impressive. Oh man. Yeah, they're sold out until February though. So, but I'm looking forward to it. It is a sick desk. I'm seriously looking forward to it. Anyway, we've got a raid coming in. Welcome, raiders. Hello, Pearl. Thank you for the raid. How was VR? That's something I'm wanting to tackle. Check this out. Look what I got right here off camera. Got myself I got myself a set too. That I would love to do what you did today. Put that right back on the stand. Keep charging, guys. Keep charging. Got a little wireless charger for that. That looks super fun. Thanks for the raid. I swapped out the head strap. Actually, this is really nice. I can send you info on this if you want, but it's got like you turn the knob to size it. So when you pop it on the head, you just like do that. Oh, it's so cool. And then I got like got a little magnet wireless charger thing, and you just pop it in the stand and starts charging. Same with the controllers. You're similar, but it also has a battery pack. Ooh. Oh, it's got a little battery pack built in the back. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Give a link to those upgrades. Let me see. Whoa. Let me see. I gotta look at my Amazon history. I'll see if I can get you ooh, I should generate you an affiliate link, and then I could get something for it. I need to do that. I need to get better at that. Let me find it real quick, and then I'll switch accounts and get you a link. Why is it so hard to find like orders? Wasn't too long ago that I bought it, so I should find it fairly quickly. Anyway, thanks for the raid, Pearl. We're here on my hardcore world, day 458. I'm not paused right now, which means a creeper could come in and I could blow a totem, but hey, we're risking it. We're risking it for the lols. All right, it was a Kiwi design head strap, accessory compatible with Quest 2. Kiwi design. I'll get you a link. Uh-oh. Can I get a link to this? Let me get you an affiliate link. Be a smart YouTuber. Oh, why can't I find it now? All how do I generate an affiliate link? Come on. Come on. I need to figure this stuff out. Buy now, add to cart. Where's the thing where you share with people? It's $40, by the way. I'm just gonna pop it in chat. I wanted to get you guys an affiliate link. I'll just pop it in chat. But I don't know how stuff works. Oh wait, here we go. Get link. The top of the page. There we go. I got it. I got it. Here, I got the link. There you go. Hopefully it doesn't like click you into personal information of mine. Yeah, that's it. That's the headset I got. Or the strap. I'll get you a link for the other piece too. Maybe. Maybe not. That was it. Probably just trying to get some camera time, yeah. We're gonna get back to making this bamboo farm here shortly, guys. We needs to. I gotta pop in between accounts is the problem. Because my affiliate stuff's under a different account. Anyway, if you guys click that link and then I don't know, Pearl, if you know how this works, but like when you generate affiliate links, if people click on those and then they buy anything on Amazon, like within 24 hours afterwards, like you can earn commissions. Weird thing. So like you guys click on that link that I just posted and then go buy dog food and I'll make money from you. Such a weird thing, but it works. Yeah. Affiliate marketing is a thing, Pearl. All right, I generated a link for this too. All right, and the charging station that I got is this guy. What if we switch to Amazon Smile after? Amazon Smile is like for, I don't have like a Smile thing set up, I don't think, but yeah, if you switch to Amazon Smile, it'd put the money towards whatever your Smile account is pointed to. Yeah. So from time to time, just like go to impulsesv.com, click on my Amazon affiliate stuff, and then go buy your dog food. And he would help me out. Like, it's the most passive way to help me out ever. Xander says, affiliate marketing is what I do professionally. It's an interesting space. Yeah. Oh, Pearl, you should be able to link stuff. Did the bot whack down your link? Pass it to Haunted. Just whisper it to Haunted. Haunted can post it for you if it's killing your link. The bot should allow VIPs to post stuff, I would think. I don't know if that's a setup thing or what, but the bot's ignoring your VIP status. I just think the bot's probably not. It's probably not a configuration on the bot to be like, oh, VIPs are allowed to post links. I think it's probably just mods only or something. Anyway, we'll get back to this. Yeah, I like my VR little setup there. The headgear is much more comfortable. The wireless charging thing is super nice to have. Now I just have to actually, you know, use the VR. I don't get enough time to like spend time using it. I gotta do what you did today. I gotta do a VR stream. Especially if I'm gonna convince my accountant that I should be able to write it off. Right? Should probably use it to make content. The bot predates VIP existing. Oh, that makes sense. In this case, I don't know which bot is actually killing the link. Is it a built-in Twitch bot or is it Stream Elements? VR Phasmo? Oh my gosh, I tried to play some Phasmo in VR. And, well, one, something was weird with like the calibration of it because it felt like the camera was coming out of my knees. You know? Like it was very awkward POV. But two, it was absolutely terrifying. First of all, I was by myself, right? So like playing Phasmo by yourself is terrifying in it alone. But then to play Phasmo by yourself and in VR, I Oh man, I was so scared. Maybe that's a good reason to do it, huh? So you guys could just see how scared I actually am. How do I feel about VR Minecraft? I heard that if you're new to VR, not to play VR Minecraft. It'll make you sick. So I haven't tried it yet. Because I'm new to VR, as you can tell. I have the set, barely used it. Our affiliate links region blocked. I shop on Amazon Canada and don't think that would work. Oh yeah, I don't have. That's on my to-do list. I haven't unlocked the affiliate region stuff, so it's US only for my affiliate stuff. So yeah, not able to help me out just yet if you're not in America. I got to open that up. There's like a whole setting thing that I haven't done yet. I'm, you know, just behind. Not being professional enough. Canada supports you too. I know. I'd love to enable that. Get you guys to be able to help too. Sorry. What did we do? We just literally wrap the signal around. Okay. I guess that works. Let me go get some smooth stone though. Just tune in. How you feeling? I'm getting there. I'm fighting back a cough at the moment that wants to come out. Super congested still. But like those symptoms don't bother me that much. You know, like I can work through those. So I'm just happy to be able to get back to doing what I like doing, creating content, streaming, all that jazz. So I'm doing better. Short answer there. Oops. Redstone blocks. Okay. I know I was doing smooth stone, but I almost feel like I should at least make it bricks so that I can see it's not part of the mountain. Not sure why I didn't do that to begin with. Feel better soon. Thank you so much. Son wants VR for his birthday. Cost seems like a barrier to entry. Yes. Yes. Can you play any game on VR? Not really. No. There are ways to hook up your VR to the computer and play Steam games through it. I haven't played a lot with that. I have the cable, I have the software, I just haven't messed around with it enough to know like what its limitations are, so I don't want to speak to it too much because I'll probably give misinformation. But yeah, VR is still pretty expensive. You know, basically it's like, you know, you buy a console. And then you got to buy the games and everything. So yeah, it's just like it's about the same kind of cost as buying like an Xbox or whatever, right? Especially if you're looking at the brand new one that's super fancy. My goodness. That one's like $1,500 or something, the brand new one. You guys seen that one? It is sick looking though. Oh my gosh. It looks so cool. In time it can get cheaper. Yeah, hope so. Yeah, I think we're still early stages of VR, which feels weird because like VR has been out for a while, but these things take time. Is it tied to Facebook? The last I heard is that they were dropping that. That they were gonna drop that, force you to log in with Facebook stuff. But I haven't looked into it. They said they were gonna drop it. I don't know if they've done it yet. You need to find Swift Sneak. Yeah, have we not done a Deep Dark on hardcore? Have we not done a Deep Dark on hardcore? For real? VR is funny. Spent my childhood being told not to sit close to the TV. Now with VR, it's how close you can get. Yeah, literally the screens are like touching your eyeballs now. Isn't that funny? Too dangerous for hardcore? Oh. Man. Okay. Well, what day is it? 4:59. We will. Okay, let's make a sign. What was the other sign we had to make? Spruce? Are these spruce? Gosh, I'm good at stuff. There was something else we were gonna add to the TDU board. Nether hub, thank you. Create Nether hub. feels weird for it to all be up on there. Okay. And then what did I just, what was I gonna do? Oh, okay. Get Swift Sneak. What day? By day 500. Okay, so there we put a time goal on that one. Right? Gray, right? Every time we get this wrong. Every time. Pearl taking off? Oh yeah, it's late for you. Go get some sleep. Hope take care of yourself, Iffy. Thank you. Thank you, Pearl. Thanks for the raid. Get some sleep. We'll hang out tomorrow. I think. I don't know how time zones work. Ugh. Never, ever gonna get it right. Ever. You guys knew it was coming too. You knew it was coming. Oh no, I don't have black. Need a Wither Rose farm. Dang it. Alright, please tell me we have some squiddies. Looting. Yes, good. Okay. Let's just get them all. I need some extras. I thought he wasn't gonna die. Whoa, there's a lot here, actually. Can't believe squid are 2-hit kills with a sword. Doesn't that feel weird? I feel like that should be 1. 1-hit kill. Just pick flowers? Oh, I could, I guess, for the light gray. Which one? I don't even remember which ones are. Squids are strong, I know. It's that, like, rubbery exterior, right? They are with sharpness 5. Oh, I have sharpness 4. That's the difference? Sharpness 5 would be the difference maker? Good trident. But can you put looting? You can't put looting on a trident. You could, like, throw the trident and switch and still get that action going probably, huh? Alright, 26. That'll do. That'll do. We need some more color in this. Just ask this skull how to crit them. Mm-hmm. How do you crit underwater? That's a good question. Alright. Bop. Bop. No! What? What's happening right now? I just did light gray. What? It's just white? I just did light gray. We just hit it with light gray. It's just white. Wow. Okay. We'll definitely remember that for next time. Right. Okay. I need to, like, I need a sign to say that. I need a sign to tell me. These signs are light gray. Don't forget. Wow. It's so good. It's so awesome being, like, good at stuff, you know? I know, that's what I said last time. I need a sign to remind myself. Oh, gosh, I've been playing in this world, like, once a month lately, which is not enough. It is not enough. I always forget what I'm doing here. For once, I just need to, like, remember how things work. Alright. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be back later. Appreciate it. Alright. Easy wire job here. Wait, what did we do? Ooh. What did we do? Because this is sugarcane. What are we doing for water? Got a water log. Yeah, I gotta get water in there. Oops. I forgot we're doing sugarcane on this level. You guys probably thought I was doing bamboo. Would have been smart, but we were gonna do another layer of sugarcane first. So we gotta go back down and figure out how to, because the sugarcane needs water, right? Down below they had that bit. but now we have to get water in this bit. Should not be terribly difficult. We'll just do like trapdoors that I cannot place now. I'll take these out. Put trapdoors here and put water in them. That'll work. We got it. We got this. We got this. We know what we've been doing, sort of. Oh, stairs would work too. Yeah, stairs would work. Let's do stairs. That way there's less risk of like flipping it open and making a mess, yeah? All right. Yeah, and then we can corner the stairs right here. I like that idea. That was a good shout. That was a good shout. Appreciate that. That's not enough. That's more than enough. Ooh, mangrove roots. That's not a bad idea too. That's kind of fun, but I'm here. I'm here with the stairs. We'll just keep it simple. Oops, I'm on the wrong level though. See if I'm missing stuff here. Thank you guys again for all the subs, resubs. Oh, Delverac, thanks for hooking Pearl up while she was here with that sub. Super kind of you. Appreciate that. All right, so if we just do this. Here's the problem though. Yeah, I need to like go out there and do it from the outside in. I'll put these down though. My cows are loud. That's a statement. Yep, parkour. All right. Just waterlog these guys and we're good to go. Progress. Getting used to like not having my sword on me after being a dwarf with my battle axe. It's kind of nice choosing axe over sword actually. Other than the looting stuff. Anytime I need something for looting, I have to pull the sword out. So then I end up just keeping it in my spot. Do I stream on YouTube too? No, I haven't. I have yet to stream on YouTube, although I kind of want to give it a go. Now that we're allowed to, I kind of want to give it a go. Like Pearl streamed the Hermitcraft live stream the other day from YouTube. I feel like I need to try it. Just see how I like it. Good to have options. You like the extra space just using an axe? Yeah, I typically would keep my sword in my ender chest now and then just pull it out when I need it, which is probably what I should do. Just don't need it too much. Tango was doing the axe strat last season. Yeah, I know. Tango was ahead of the game. That guy. Making fun of people. Some people think Minecraft is a combat game. I heard that speech from him before. Being impulse in hardcore. That's tough. That's true, yes. This is my first ever hardcore world, and I have yet to even pop a totem. Like, I know, even using a totem in hardcore is, debated whether or not that's still true hardcore or not, but even without the totem, I would still be alive. And we do have kind of like a penalty if I pop a totem. I don't think we were serious about. What was the penalty? We said like I'd have to move bases, but that's not gonna happen. Right. Chat's rough on YouTube. Yeah, that's the one thing that I've really not liked about the idea of streaming on YouTube is like the chat does like this. I have to wear a wig of shame. Okay. For like the next session. I can't remember what the actual rule was there. Totem's not death. Yeah, I mean, that's true. If I pop the totem, it's not technically dying, but just to kind of like have my own, like, look at me. I've like actually never even died or would have if I didn't have a totem. Kind of like a status thing more than anything at this point. Modding. Yeah, that's the other thing is like my moderators. I don't want them to have a hard time on YouTube. So I'm hoping that their chat and moderation tools get a little bit better. Just kind of holding out. Plus, we're here. You know, we've established our community here. I'm not feeling too big of a pull right now to switch platforms again or anything. Okay, 2 layers of sugarcane. Good. Maybe now we'll have enough to sustain our rocket use. And then we'll go up 1 more now and do bamboo. Okay, we're getting the hang of it. Yeah, YouTube moderation. There's gotta be external. There's gotta be someone's had to have made an external moderation tool for YouTube by now. You know? I bet with a little poking around we could find something that would suffice. Because you know, everybody knows that this is a problem. So that means someone out there is gonna get smart and solve it. Maybe I should drop everything I'm doing and take care of it myself. Truffle is good. Yeah, I heard a truffle. Now I looked into these things because I haven't seriously considered streaming on YouTube. I almost did one day and then I realized it was going to be more hassle than it was worth. Okay. What's up next? What's up next? We don't have enough. We need 21 observers, 21 pistons, so we got to make a few more. Not that big of a problem. Just need that. Pull that up. Truffle's Ludwig's extension. Yeah, pretty sure that's where I heard about it. This Ludwig 9. Okay. And then some wood. Some wood would be good. Viewers get no control of stream quality. Oh, really? That feels wrong. Like, YouTube's always had quality control dials in the player. It feels weird that you wouldn't be able to on YouTube. I haven't heard about that. Maybe one day we'll do it as an experiment just to like learn. You know what I mean? Like just to learn. Canon settings. Streams are stored as SD standard def. Oh, the VODs are standard def? Again, that feels wrong. Like I could go watch B-Dubs' VOD from Sunday right now and it'd be in high def. Just watched Jimmy on YouTube. His video quality was hard for me live, but watching it after was fine. Interesting. Well, Green streams on YouTube all the time. I've never noticed an issue with his quality. Base not what not exactly 21. All right, yeah, we'll save it because we need the redstone. We need the redstone for ourselves later. Try to play that smart. Okay, we got enough stuff. Get our bamboo. This is our bamboo layer. Excited about that. I think I had some in here already, yes. Yeah, Green only streams MCC. Yeah, he streamed MCC on Saturday. I don't remember there being an issue with quality. Viewer friendly is better than streamer friendly. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I would not want to diminish your experience of the stream. Because if you guys aren't enjoying the experience, you're not going to come back. So, need to make sure you guys are happy with the experience first and foremost. Absolutely. You guys come first. I mean, gosh, we've been on Twitch now for... Who's got the longest run on... Who's number one on subscribing? Haunted, you're up there. How many months are you at now, Haunted? You remember your last anniversary? We've been over 3 years now, right? Because we got the diamond badger. So 3 years we've been back to Twitch, and you know, Twitch is doing a lot of behind the scenes, Twitch is doing a lot of things. There's some definite issues going on with Twitch at the moment, but hopefully they'll get worked through them and we don't have to switch platforms again, because that's not fun for anybody. 38 months. Wow. Yeah. So we've been nice and happy here on Twitch for 38 months. I'm not looking to switch just yet. All right, build this back up. This was, we don't need the water layer this time, so I can just go back to stone, which I need more of. Trying to talk and do stuff in game is something I really want to improve at. Have a hard time with YouTube streams and quality. Yeah, I mean, I think you're, obviously it sounds like you're not alone. Like, it's still, they're still not ready to compete with Twitch is the bottom line from a quality standpoint. Chat, tools, moderate, you know, just the way the chat scrolls is kind of annoying. It like scrolls in batches, which I as a streamer would have a hard time reading, I think. Twitch viewer experience personally better than YouTube, yeah. And the odd thing is though, like, you know, if I went live on YouTube, over 1 million people would get a notification, which is a lot more than what happens here on Twitch. So I mean, that's enticing, but it's at the same time, again, viewer experience is gonna win over anything like that. So let's just do this. All right, this is where our moss goes, yeah. Do both. Can't do both. You mean like stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time? That's actually against my contract with Twitch. Not allowed. Or maybe if I was using Silk Touch, I wouldn't have so much ugly cobble in my inventory all the time. Yeah, it's written into the contract. I'm not allowed to do both. They did open it up. I could stream to Instagram and TikTok at the same time I stream to Twitch, but I don't think I have much interest in doing that. They changed that with Twitch a couple months ago. You're partially right. You're partially wrong. I'm not allowed to stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I can stream to Twitch and TikTok or Instagram. That's it. That's all they opened up. They didn't open up the ability to multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Unfortunately. Yeah, that would have been nice. Then I would just multi-stream and we wouldn't even have this discussion. Then everybody, this like best of all worlds, but Twitch is still being a little bit selfish in not letting us stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Could get banned here. You guys don't want me to get banned, right? Right? I don't want to get banned. I like you guys. Doesn't Azuma post a live video on YouTube saying he's going live right before streaming on Twitch? You could do that. Yeah, I could do that. I used to do that. I stopped doing that. I felt like it was a little bit spammy. YouTube did whine about those videos a little bit at one point, and so I was worried about that. Yeah, if I posted a video on YouTube every single time I went live on Twitch, I think my YouTube viewers would feel like it was a bit spammy and not like that, which means they'd probably unsubscribe. I think it's fine. I have a pretty set schedule, so I don't feel like I need to remind people I'm streaming. Although, it doesn't help when I'm not able to stick to that schedule like recently, but stuff happens. We're getting there. Everybody else posts on YouTube to go somewhere else. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like that too much. They did complain about it in the past, like basically what they said was like, okay, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna post a video on YouTube saying, hey, go watch me in this other platform, at least still give some content in the video. Like, don't just like say, hey everyone, just wanted to let you know I'm streaming on Twitch, see you over there. You know, they wanted us to like do some sort of like update first, say like, Hey everybody, just wanted to let you know this week, we did this. We posted these videos over on YouTube. Hopefully you guys got a chance to check them out. And oh, by the way, currently I'm over on Twitch streaming if you want to come check me out there. So like they wanted at least to have some sort of combined message, not just a try to grab the YouTube peeps and send you on over to Twitch. It was very weird. This was years ago though. I don't know if they've changed at all. Twitter does a well enough job. Yeah, I mean, that's the weird thing with social platforms is you don't know if everybody's on everything, you know? What about adding your Twitch schedule to your YouTube video? I do mention my Twitch schedule fairly often in my YouTube videos. Probably like every, I don't know, third or fourth video, I'll like include a clip or something from a stream, and or I'll say like, hey, we did this. I'm gonna finish it up on stream next week. Catch me there. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific. Yeah, see, some people saying I don't have Twitter. Yeah, so can't catch everybody, but yeah, we do our best. You guys are here. You made it. 1,600 of you found your way. I'm happy with that. Tis the Liz, 3 months of Impulse. Thank you. Glad to see hardcore again. Yeah, I love hardcore. It's just such a chill vibe. I love the hardcore vibe. Like, I feel like a lot of the other worlds I play in and stuff, there's always like pressure built into it. And this is one where I can just like really casually play Minecraft, not feel like I have to build something crazy mega in 5 seconds. Super fast build mode, you know. We could just chill, hang out. I think I do a little bit better job communicating with you guys during these streams than I do when I'm on Hermitcraft. I feel that way. I hope you guys do. Might be the meds talking. Oh, geez. The chill streams. Don't like using that word. People see chill stream and they're just gonna be like, oh, that means boring. Chill's another word for boring. Today we're gonna do a chill stream. Everybody get ready. Some ASMR and fall asleep. Ooh. This is an interesting thing. Like, we should have a window here, I think. So we can see in and see down. That'd be pretty cool. Might just kill this pathway just right here. Not have this stick out at all. Really just change the vibe right when we walk through right here. In fact, what if I did put a pillar right here? Come on now. I'll fix it in a minute. And that way we have an actual entryway. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. At least it's 3 blocks. And then we'll just kill this whole vibe right here and change it up. Yeah. You prefer the chill to the hype. Yeah, you're probably one of the people that also are like, probably don't like my YouTuber voice as much, right? I get that all the time. It was funny because I was sick, so the YouTuber voice didn't happen in my last videos. And then people were like, wow, it's kind of nice to hear Impulse not go into the YouTuber mode. I just wonder, like, if I could go back to that and people, because to me, I feel like if I had that voice all the, like the regular, my streaming voice in videos, people might think that I'm bored. That's my main concern. Like, I would prefer to just like chill and not have to exuberate all this energy. Exude, I'm learning. I said exuberate in the podcast and somebody corrected me. To exude all this energy all the time can be pretty draining, but I feel like if I did the more laid back voice on YouTube, that people might just be like, I think Impulse is getting bored of the game or something. They may mistaken it for something else that's not actually going on, you know? That'd be my only concern. Sometimes YouTube voice sounds scripted. Oh, that's interesting. There are certain clips that are scripted. I'll give you that. Not many. Don't get me wrong. But there are some times where, like, if I'm doing like a summary or whatever, you know, a voiceover, sometimes I'll actually write that out just so I don't stumble so much. It's hard to, when you're reading, it's hard to not sound like you're reading, you know. Here, let's practice it. Let's practice it real quick. I'm gonna read you a script for ExpressVPN because I got an ExpressVPN ad in my next video. Let's read a script. Let's see if I can sound like I'm not reading. So the last couple weeks, I've been dealing with some illness, which meant I needed to take some time to rest. So I thought, how about watching a movie on Netflix? And with Halloween right around the corner, I thought, you know, naturally, Pitch Perfect. Yeah, we should watch that. But to my surprise, it wasn't on Netflix, at least not for me here in the US. So I did a quick look up and found that in Germany, if I lived in Germany, I could actually watch Pitch Perfect. And so I can. Okay, so I'm not reading the script. Yeah, but you can hear, like, as you start reading it, it definitely changes to ad voice or whatever, right? So it's hard. It's hard not to. You know? Totally different. You can't, it's like impossible to avoid. Yeah, at least for me. I'm not some kind of trained actor or whatever, so I don't know how to read a script and not sound like I'm reading a script. I've gotten better. I think I've definitely gotten better over time. You know, it used to be even more rigid than that. How many sponsors do I get every year? We've got quite a few. We've been really lucky. I have like a hold on. Coughing fit is what I have. I do have like a, what does he call himself? It's not a talent agent. I don't know what he calls himself. I have a guy who hooks me up, helps me get some sponsors. And ever since I've gone that route, I've definitely got quite a few. ExpressVPN was one that, like, long committed. So basically I do an ExpressVPN once a month, and that's through the end of this year, and I don't know if I'll be doing next year or not. So I got like 2 more. What is he? Hang on. Let me I need to know what he calls himself, because talent agent feels weird, doesn't it? Let me tell you, I'll find it. Let me just find an email from him. But anytime he, like, introduces himself to people, he'll let's see, come on now. Nice search. I'm gonna find it. He's my sponsorship generator. Yeah. So there was this, and then he should have responded to that one. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, long email thread. Jeez. Oh, talent manager. He does call himself talent manager. Okay. Yeah. I have a talent manager. That's such a weird word. Anyway. Bishaw, you knew. Like, yeah, so he calls himself my talent manager. It's a weird thing. Anyway, so yeah, I guess the question that I'm not answering is, like, how many sponsorships. So I got the ExpressVPN one. We did Factor. You guys might remember Factor. That one, that's been one of my favorite sponsorships ever, because Factor is something that I have in my everyday life. So it's really great to be able to represent a product that I use, like ExpressVPN I have used from time to time when I have issues with Hermitcraft, or like if I really did want to unlock a movie that was region locked, but I haven't ran into that too often. There'll be an example in the ad coming out. Well, you just heard me read for Pitch Perfect or whatever, but Yeah, I've used ExpressVPN from time to time just to help mostly my connection to Hermitcraft whenever I have issues because of internet routing. But with Factor, it's something I use actually every day just about. So like being able to have that one was super important. Did we not do the redstone? What's happening here? Oh, that was probably important, yeah. Whoops. This would be working now if I actually hooked up the redstone, my bad. So yeah, that was a great one. Factor was great. You know, we've had our plush sales, we've had our U2s, stuff like that. Oh, here's another reason to keep the, oh, here we go. Perfect, okay. Hey, we're connected. Oh, where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna go? Professional Minecrafter. Yeah, maybe we just need a little redstone might help. Is it gonna make its way in? I would assume it's gonna come here. Come on, bamboo. How far do you have to go? There it is. All right. So we're gonna need another sorter. We'll see that next. Forgot to plug it in, exactly. Obviously we need to put a layer on top of this because it's hitting off the top there. What should we do for now? I almost want to build a second bamboo layer, to be honest, just to really like give us a nice glass window here to look into. Here, I think let's just do this. That clears that gap. That one will carry this beam down one more, I think. Can I? No, I can't. I could do that. Then I could go. I can't squeeze in there. What? I thought I could get over far enough. I guess not. Ooh. All right. That's what we needed. Thank you. Put this back. Man, inventories are fun. Wait, what did I break? What kind of wall did I break there? Did it go inside? Where did it go? It did. Like floaty right here. Glitchy block. Anyway, we're back. Your Minecraft won't open. Oh, that's a bummer. Impulse, do you have any explicit plans for this world or goals? Just playing naturally. It's pretty much just playing naturally. I mean, we do have a to-do list from Tito Mido, inspired by Tito Mido because he made this design. So we got a list of stuff we want to do, and right now I'm working on that one. So like this is kind of keeping us on track, kind of just giving us ideas on things that we want to accomplish. But ultimately, I want to thrive, survive, and thrive. I got 38 days to get Swift Sneak. I know, we got to get on it, right? Yeah, so that's the main plan. It's just to build it up, enjoy it, like we would a typical world. Let's see. I kind of want to keep this 3 wide, which means let's take these out. This might get a little weird. Famous last words. This might get a little weird. Anyway, yeah, going back to talking about sponsors, if you guys care. What else have we done? Yeah, so we had the U2s, we had the plush sales. Dunkin'. We did a Dunkin' Donuts. Not Dunkin' Donuts, Dunkin' at home. I can almost sit down. It's almost top of the hour. We did some Mario Kart streams for Dunkin' at home, and that was super cool. That was super cool. We got a chance to meet some other streamers during that as well. Z Royal Viking and what was the other guy's name? I forgot the other guy's name. But got a chance to meet some other streamers and play some Mario Kart with them. That was super cool. And Duncan sent me a bunch of coffee. So that was cool. Dat Mods, thank you. Yes, gosh, why am I so bad with names? Yeah, Dat Mods, he was super cool, dude. So that was fun. There's a chance there might be a return of Duncan coming. Might be a return of Duncan. Z could hook me up with Among Us groups. Yeah, I know. I wanted to do that so bad, but they're not PG. The Z Royal Vikings group is not PG, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm ready to do that. Like, expose my viewers to non-PG content. I'd have to really, really make sure everybody knew what they were getting in for. Do we not have an oars? I guess this would be it. They're PG when Captain Sparkles plays. Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm scoffing at that because I've seen how perfectly PG they stay even when Sparkles is there. Okay, it's not there. When you're not used to being PG, it's not easy to be perfect, you know. So I would still have to put some sort of warning up or something. I would love to though. I felt like Z and I got along really well. I think we'd vibe pretty good together. Tubbo's learning from Scar. Even Sparkle swore in MCC. Jordan's not perfect. Would you say PG in a non-PG environment? I think I would. I think I'd feel a little bit weird to start letting it loose, if you want to say that on camera. I'm mostly PG in my regular life because, you know, my wife is not a huge fan of swearing, and I have young ones still. Well, yeah, young ones. My youngest just turned 11 today. Today, it's my youngest's birthday. She turned 11. I'm gonna do, you know what? She's not watching. She's at school, but I'm gonna do this anyway for my youngest daughter. Play.
Birthday, you, why your birthday?
Whoop, nope. Press that button. Whoop. Yeah. So yeah, there she's getting there. So, but you know, she's 11. You know, I don't say bad words in front of my 11-year-old. You know, it's happy birthday. You know what? We'll clip the happy birthday messages. I'll show her that chat was screaming happy birthday for her. She'll love that. She'll love that. I'm gonna hit clip right now. There you go. That'll capture some of your chat messages. I don't know if that button works. That was the other thing I could use your guys' help with. Is I know today's been pretty chill, so probably not a lot has happened, but if there's ever a moment in stream that you guys were just like, oh my gosh, that was insanely funny, please like clip them for me, and if you can, take the extra moment to title the clip, because we're always looking for clips for the clips channel now. The well kind of ran dry. I wasn't streaming for a while, so that was part of it, but yeah, we're always looking for clips for the clips channel. So if you guys ever have a moment in stream where you're just like, yes, that was amazing, that needs to be on your clips channel, please do me a favor and take the time. You guys all have access to do that. Make a clip, title it if you can, and then my editor looks for those after the streams to see if there's anything that got clipped that could be good for the clips channel. So could use your guys' help in that, because we really are struggling right now. Turns out I'm not funny enough to generate enough clips for a daily clips channel. Bummer. Oh, man. So what's the best way? I need a moss farm is the bottom line, but we're not gonna do it. I just need to generate a few more moss right now. How does one make a clip? It should be right under right by the player. Let me look and see if I can help here. So if I was watching my own stream, I will. Okay, so don't you guys have a thing? Don't you have a thing? Oh yeah, right next to the settings cog, there's a little. Hold on, I'll be very specific. Let me help you out with a little visual representation. On PC, maybe, okay, top right on mobile, you have it too. But on PC, next to the settings cog, you have one of these things. Right? Looks like that on PC. And there you go. Oh, there's emote First prelude has an emote. Skiz loves this. This is Skiz's toy. Skiz uses this for the podcast because we have 3 cameras, and he has to do this to line it up in the video editor. Oh, I can sit down now. We're way after. Yours is in color. Okay, they're not colored. Okay, they're grayscale. Sorry. Just wanted to tell you what it was. I don't even know what those things are called. Let's sit back down. We've gone our hour. This is gonna go burr. Get ready. Oh, with a little bit of static even. Just go burr. Clapperboard. That's what they're called. Okay. Is it only for subs? I thought anybody could do clips. I don't think it's only subs. Going down. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, you just click that. Like anytime there's a moment, usually it like defaults to the last 30 seconds, but longer clips better. Because I think it'll let you like take them out to a minute long, right? It's a streamer setting? But yours is everyone. Okay. All right, then we're good. Because I'm asking everyone to help, so that works out. I'm gonna go make a mess elsewhere, I think. Let's go make a mess over here. Hey, look, we have a bamboo farm. That doesn't grow because it's too far away. I know I didn't need to dig that out, but let's just spread a little bit of moss here. Let's make a real moss farm someday, people. Put that on the list. Ah! I fell in a hole. There could have been a creeper in there. Could have been bad. There we go. I just need a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, we'll leave that stuff. Double life moment. I know. That was the worst. Oh, I was so mad. I was so mad at myself for falling in that hole. And then somebody had the gall to say I did it on purpose. That I fell in that hole to my death, killed me and B-dubs on purpose. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was so mad. Like I came back in and B-dubs had to calm me down. He's like, dude, it's fine. It's okay. Like, don't sweat it. I'm like, I'm so sorry, man. That was dumb. Like, oh, I felt so bad. If I hadn't fallen in that hole, we might have been able to win double life. You guys know me, I'm competitive. I don't like losing stuff. B-dubs is great though. He really calmed me down because he knew I was livid that I did that and I felt stupid. That is the one thing I am not good at, feeling stupid. If you guys haven't picked up on that by now. So, and that's the thing is like, I'm on display. How many hours a week you guys get to see? You guys get to see me in my raw element as we live stream here. So there's a lot of times you guys gotta see me being stupid because it comes pretty natural. But I hate it. I hate it. That's why I got so upset the Skyblock Evolution stream before last when I flooded the iron farm. So I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so stupid. I hate looking stupid. Like I have gotten a lot more comfortable in my own skin over time, but I still have a hard time accepting any time where I end up looking stupid. So because I'm the clown, yeah. You remember my little rant that I went on? That was great. Oh, because I actually was upset. And then I felt bad after the stream. I'm like, I need to control that. You know, I did actually get upset. I need to control that. So, see, we should have got one. We should have got some more shroom lights. We need to go get 16 more. This is gonna be cool though, right? Like we've got this, like I have to cover this up, right? The redstone, but we'll walk by, we have this nice little window where we can kind of look down. That's neat. It's not stupid, it's charming. Yeah, that's the thing I need to remember is like, you know, I'm only human, right? Humans make mistakes. No, I'm not. I'm flawless. Flawless human being. Merch plug. Go. Sell the merch. Oh. So we were talking about Factor, right? And who knows? I may do another Factor sponsorship too because it's great. But with being sick last week, I totally forgot to pick my Factor meals. And when you don't pick your Factor meals, they just pre-select them for you and they send you what they think you're gonna like. And for whatever reason, my preference settings on my Factor profile is not set to vegetarian, even though I switched to vegetarian recently. So I got a bunch of meals with chicken in it, which are going to be delicious. I know they're going to be delicious. It just it does mean that I'm probably giving up on the vegetarian for a week or so. It feels a little bad because I've been really enjoying it. Didn't AHA send me something? Yeah, AHA wasn't like an official sponsorship. They sent me like a thank you gift, basically. Like, hey, thanks for telling your community about us type thing. Nice little, they've sent me a couple little packages. One had like tumblers in it. One had like the like their new flavor lineup in it with a little message that said like AHA or whatever. And when you open the box, it was kind of cool. But yeah, that wasn't an official sponsorship or anything. Like sponsorship means like money, you know, they like pay you to say specific things or whatever. I would be down, like I always said I'd be down for one. Although I'm still upset that they took away my coffee and black cherry flavor. I really, you know, I still enjoy AHA, but just not as much as I used to. Swap with Skiz? What do you mean? Swap what with Skiz? What did I miss? My brain went somewhere else, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, Factor. Oh, Factor. Like, see if he has vegetarian meals that he ordered. That's an interesting thought. Yeah, I could see if he'd want my chicken meals. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We were gonna just like let my son have them. Not a big deal. And then we'll just have to make our own meals outside of it. But I think I might actually just have a couple of them this week and not sweat it so much. I'm not like trying to be 100%. Trying to go 100% on anything because sometimes it gets a little stressful. I'm not looking to like go into some crazy maniac diet thing or anything like that. I just wanted a lifestyle that I can live comfortably. TK Hub, thanks for 200 bits. Comfort is not the right word, actually. Because if I'm gonna like get in shape or whatever, then I need to get uncomfortable. But I want something I can sustain, is what I'm saying. All right, so these go on the back side. Right there, yeah. Okay, last layer, we got this. We got this. I feel like I should be planting the bamboo and then using that to place these if I want to be a little smarter. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it don't matter. We'll just do this. Oops. Second layer. That's what we're doing, yeah? Yeah, second layer. So we'll have 2 layers of sugarcane, 2 layers of bamboo. I think that'll be pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I remember I was like, the moment I realized that we forgot to select our meals, I was like, oh no. Because I knew that I did not have it set to vegetarian. They sent one vegetarian meal out of the like pre-selected stuff. And I told my wife, I'm like, you can have that one. I'll just bite the bullet this week and not go vegetarian. Who needs more than 12 bamboo, really? 12 bamboo is all you need. Yeah. Can't even remember the origin of the 12 bamboo thing. What was the origin story for the 12 bamboo? It's been so long. Have I changed since? No. No, that would be smart. Like, the first thing I should have done was go fix the preference settings so it doesn't happen again. Mumbo paid Iscal 12 bamboo. What did he pay for? I can't remember. This is some old lore here. Mumbo ripped Iscal off with it. And then they like pretended 12 bamboo was like the most valuable thing ever, right? Gonna need a whole lot more bamboo when 120 comes out. Yeah, no kidding. That's why we get it going now, right? Get it going now, hopefully get a little bit ahead of the time. All right, let's see. Next layer is pistons. I can face pistons outwards. See, this is why I probably shouldn't have. Oh, we didn't make the pistons yet. Or the observers. Oops. So I shouldn't put the bamboo in yet. Now it's in my way. Mumbo made a suit out of bamboo just to prove how valuable it was. A suit? Oh, like a skin that looked like it, or what? Oh man, I got used to the item scroller thing. I just tried to item scroll this. Oops. That item scroller thing is really cool though. I should put it in. Mumbo was the original owner of the 12 bamboo. Therefore, he's the richest hermit. His bamboo suit was the best. And one piston. And one observer. Or did I put an observer away? Yeah, let's take that. Alright. We need to go buy some more redstone. Yeah, Iscal put the 12 bamboo in the vault. Did you guys find our secret vault ever? Anybody do that with the world download? I gave a little Easter egg hunt or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I buy emeralds. Yeah. Trade. You were never able to find it? Oh, wow. Keep looking, it's worth it. I'm surprised like people that did find it didn't just like post it on Reddit, like coordinates and stuff. Or maybe they did, I just missed it. Never found it. Wow. It's a tough one. There wasn't a lot of clues. Like there basically you have to go in the desert. You have to find the right desert, and then you have to find like the right organization of dead bushes. Like the fact that people did find it was astounding. I couldn't believe it. I was like, based off of what? What did you use to find it? Just looking. Like, what? Crazy. Bushes. Gotta find the dead bushes. Yeah, they're just like, there's a specific orientation of the dead bushes where the door is. I can imagine like some people finding that elsewhere as well and it not being the right space. Gosh, how many hours have people spent looking for the vault? That's crazy to think of. Almost feel bad. Almost. All right, pistons, observers. Need probably some more stone blockages and sleep. It's been 84 years. G-Gripped, I almost missed your bits. 111 bits. Thank you so much. Glad you could finally catch the stream 31 minutes ago. Thank you for, I hope you're still here. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I almost overlooked your bits. That sounds weird. That sentence sounds weird. Let's not say that sentence anymore. Ogre Ken, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Appreciate you. Oh, it's so good to be back. I know I'm not 100%. You guys are listening to a stuffed up impulse that randomly coughs, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's been a fun year. Something I've been thinking about lately is just how much I've really enjoyed because I couldn't create content because I was sick, right? I mean, I did create some, but I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do being sick, and it really like made me appreciate it more in a way, because like now that I am able to, right, you know, I'm like, this might not always be, I might not always be able to do this, so I really want to just like really enjoy every minute of it. Instead of Tango Cough, now we have Impulse Cough. I know. I can place these down while I'm waiting for the trades, I guess. So anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for being here and allowing me to continue to do this. It wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long ago at all that I quit my job that I had worked at for 16 years to do this full time. So it was it's not something I want to take for granted ever. Once you kind of get into the daily grind, you almost forget how lucky you are, you know? So to kind of be forced away the way I was a bit of a reminder. I'm grateful for it. Give us some teasers on the next HC video. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. That's all I could really say. It's gonna be unlike any video I've done this season. There's a lot of people guessing on Twitter and Reddit what could be going on right now. Not everyone is correct. Yeah, exciting stuff. They're like Hermitcraft right now. I feel like we've finally hit our stride in the season right now. Like right now, I think we're at kind of peak Hermitcraft content. With the King's story, went really well. A lot of people really enjoyed that, and now with the next thing that's coming that that you guys will find out more about tomorrow, I think we're really see like the golden age of the season happening. So buckle up. I hope everybody enjoys it as much as we are enjoying doing it. It's gonna be a fun ride. The next, yeah. The next part of the season, I'll just say, I'm not gonna say like how long and stuff because we don't know, but it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So many hermits are like, we're back, you know what I mean? Like our vibe is back. I feel like we lost our vibe for a bit. Like even when the season started, people were still pretty much on holiday for the summer, and so we never really got off to a great start. And now I feel like everybody's like back, you know, we've done our vacations and we're all like super stoked about where this season is going now. So get ready. Clear your calendar for tomorrow, I would say, if you can. Like, don't get in trouble, you know, like don't call in sick and get in trouble or anything like that, but just try to get ready, you know, like if you got some work you could get done today in order to buy yourself a little extra time for tomorrow, do that, because there's gonna be a few videos to watch tomorrow. It's one of those days. It's gonna be hard to keep up for sure, but it's gonna be so worth it. And the best part is you're not getting like the King's story. You know, the King's story, we all released like pretty much the same content, right? Where it's like, oh, if you've seen me run the vault, how is that going to be much different than Pearl running the vault when she was next to me the entire time, right? What's coming tomorrow is going to be different in that anyone you watch will have something unique. So it's gonna be one of those, like, get ready to binge is all I can say. You watched it like 4 times? Well, you're amazing. Thank you. That's awesome. All right, this is good. We have 2 layers of bamboo now. We did it. Look at us being productive. What's with us being productive? This is who am I right now? Who even am I? Productive. That's not like me at all. Bamboo farm, people. It's amazing. Even kind of looks good. All right, we need like a roof though. What should we do? We need to cap it off. I think this is gonna be it. Go buy some more glass, maybe. Editing styles for the King's Vault were different. Yeah, I had to make a choice with that. I had to make a choice with the way that I edited the King's Vault. Missed some log stripping? Oh shoot. Yeah, I did. Thank you. So because I was sick, I chose to keep in more than I normally would. Normally I try to keep things pretty snappy just because, you know, viewership retention gets lost if things go a little long. And but I was sick and I didn't have much else to really give. So I kept it pretty long form and then just decided to put in a little extra effort to make it more cinematic with the music and the replay mod flybys and stuff like that. I tried to add a little flavor that way because I couldn't actually record anything else. I was too sick. So yeah, hopefully that sufficed. But at the very least, you got to see probably more of the vault run than maybe other hermits who would have tried to keep it snappy, right? I got a comment that most people cut out Scar's like hardcore course thing where I didn't, so they appreciated that. So I'm guessing it worked out okay. I mean, view wise it was low, but that's we all posted the same thing on the same day basically, so kind of knew that was gonna happen. You like doc styles of videos, doesn't make bite-sized content. Yeah, I mean, there is there's a big discrepancy in like what people like, you know. So there's the whole like kind of TikTok vibe where everybody that likes the TikTok style, they want everything kind of in quick, short, you know, flashy bites. And then there's people that really enjoy long form content. If you're here watching the stream, chances are that means you enjoy long form content because you're watching me play for 3 hours straight, you know. So your style may be a lot different than like the normal casual, not normal, but like what you see more on YouTube is people just wanting their quick like dopamine hits of content, you know. So it's really hard as a content creator to try to appease everybody when everybody's looking for something different. So I try to mix it up. I try to mix it up best I can, you know. This is the side of Minecraft that makes you go cross-eyed? Which side? The redstone stuff or the quick hits? You like both styles, so easy to please? Yeah, I mean, by shaking it up, hopefully that's making it so it's a little more interesting because it's different. What should I do for the top border, people? I'm thinking just like upside down stairs that go around right there just above the observers. Kind of cap it off. Would it be weird to bring in these warps? Kind of like pull that into there a little bit. Copper, bring in some more copper. I mean, I do feel like some of this color needs to bleed over a little bit. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if, I mean, warped probably is okay. You think different creators are better at length than they are? Wait, I think different creators are better at the length that they are better at. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think so. Like, I think there is a style. I get what you're saying. It's hard to word, but there is a style to the delivery or the way that a creator likes to deliver their content. You know, like Doc is a very laid back person, and can just like talk hours on end, you know, and like he's like that. He's no different in his videos than he is in real life. Like we just chill in a meeting and he can just, you know, go and he's like awesome to listen to, you know. And so he can put that in his videos and be fine that way. XB is the same way. Etho is the same way, where they can just have a little fireside chat, and it's super great to just sit back and chill and listen to. Whereas, you know, somebody like Green and his viewership, they're gonna expect more of the click, you know, quick clips, you know. So and even Mumbo too. You just develop that style, and then that's what people expect. So, and I was trying to find like a middle ground. I wanted the best of both worlds. I still liked recording the longer clips of just like chatting and really getting into explaining things. But I found like viewer retention during that time was pretty bad. And so I was trying to learn a thing or two from Mumbo and Green and try to get a little more snappy with it. And then it kind of forced me to deliver things a little quicker, a little more higher energy as well, which was good. And some people, it was a bit jarring of a switch, especially when you watch me on stream and then you watch one of my YouTube videos. My delivery is quite different at this point. But at the same time, it's like the results were good, you know. Like it was helping my viewer retention, and people seem to like that style. You know, I get a lot of comments that, you know, people that go back and watch my older videos, they'll come back and say, you know, wow, you've gotten a lot better. And I think that's part of it too, is keeping interest is easier when you're snappy about stuff. You know, you're snappy about making your points and keeping the video moving. Just kind of the way that YouTube has gone. And maybe partially because of TikTok, I don't know. But so yeah, I'm still just kind of like finding what works best. Any chance you'll ever upload unedited recordings from the life series on your second channel? You know, that's a difficult one, because we just go for 3 hours, but really sometimes there's just straight up downtime in last life. You know what I mean? Like sometimes there's just, I'm not talking at all. I might just be gathering resources, not talking, not being like on at all, because like I'm not gonna just go like it's not like a stream where I have somebody to talk to. B-dubs heads off to go, you know, hang with somebody else or whatever, and I'm by myself just like harvesting materials. There's no reason for me to talk, because if I talk, that means when I put the video in the video editor, I have to like figure out if it was camera worthy. You know what I mean? So it hurts my editing process. I'm not sure if that's, I was really uncertain if I wanted to do that right there, and I think I'm still no, I think I'm gonna switch it to this actually. Are those just slabs? Yeah, there's no way to overhang this. I hate that it's flat, I get that, but I don't think there's a way to overhang it. Is it at the same level though? We can make a tunnel actually. That could be a thing. Let's try that. So, but maybe what I could do is just like literally pop it into the video editor and then just cut out all the empty space, right? If there's no talking whatsoever, cut that out. I would still want to like preview it in case there was like, because I mean, sometimes there is not scripting, but there's planning, right? Like, hey, what do you want to do today? What do you think we should do? Oh, maybe we should go stir up a little trouble. Maybe we should go poke Joel a little bit. Get him, you know, make him think that Etho's crossing him or whatever. Like there's a little bit of behind the scenes like discussion, like, hey, what works for you? Hey, maybe we should split up for a little bit so that we don't have all the same footage. There's some kind of like organization that has to happen. That's not exactly something I would feel comfortable putting out there, you know? You can tell us if you've seen Mumbo logging in or out of the server. No, I have not. I can tell you I have not seen him log in or out on Hermitcraft. Like I said before, I know that like he's back making some videos, which is great, but nobody's pressuring him, and nobody should be pressuring him to like get on Hermitcraft until if and when he's ready. I would hate for him to come back too soon and then be like, oh, never mind. I wasn't quite ready. This doesn't feel right. And then like be gone forever. Improv with plot points, basically. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to come up with a plan. You know, like if you got no plan, then you would just roam around the world aimlessly. And I don't think there would be anything fun to watch. You know, we got to have a little bit of back and forth. What can we do to make today interesting? But yeah, scripting wise, no. This gets asked a lot, like, especially like when people accuse me of like falling in the hole on purpose. I'm like, what? Why would I do that? Oh, those are stairs. Oh, okay, that's good actually. How many hours do the sessions last? 3 hours every week. Every week. So I can't remember. I think we were meeting on Tuesdays last time around, but usually we were doing Fridays. Yeah, we just all, that's the best part. That's the best, like that I think is what made the life series work so well, was like we just knew every week at this time we log in, we record for 3 hours, and that's it. Like whatever happens, and that's our episode for the week. And that was super cool. It took a lot of pressure off. And for me, you know, like it's all like improv stuff, right? So kind of trying to flex the improv brain a little bit. It's not something I did growing up. Like I didn't do theater or anything. So like learning the whole, learning how to do improv and be quick in stuff is still new to me. So I really love the opportunity in the Double Life series, or all the Life series really. Do we go flat with this? Can we get away with going flat? What can we do here? What can we do here? We gotta make this somewhat interesting. Like I want to connect, but I'm not sure I can do this properly. You ever AFK? No. Never AFK on the Life series. First season I did. First season I did. A lot of people did actually first season. And then we decided that's not really, unless you really need something in order for your episode to like take a direction or something. AFK, it, not that it was like banned or whatever, it was just like something that didn't feel quite right to do. I wonder if we can go over top like this instead of here. How do we do this, chat? How do we make this look good? I have no idea at this point. What are we going to do? Yeah, I feel like it has to be that high since it's a hallway. Otherwise it's gonna feel like it's down on us. Upside down stairs, one layer down. Let's see what you mean by that. So instead of that, do it like that, is what you're saying? All right, we'll do a little bit of that and see. I don't even know, like maybe we should have gone like a different color or something. And then, so it's arched, basically, is what you're saying? Maybe it's all one color though. I feel like we need to change something there. Yeah, we definitely need to change something there. It's all one color. That's pretty bad. Down one? Oh, I feel like it's gonna feel too short. Get a little deep slate action in, kind of pull up this floor into the ceiling a little bit. Yeah, what's bugging me right now is actually these stairs need to definitely be a different color. I don't mind the stairs. I like the arch look. That's for sure. I don't think I want that though. Deep slate? Dark oak? Yeah, we could hang lanterns down that middle beam. That would look pretty good. Deep slate. I wish we could get stairs with tough. I would go tough if we had stairs. Let me catch up on some things because Like and Child's here. What's up? 100 bits. Thank you, Like and Child art. Well, with you chatting about Wales and Wrexham earlier, Mystic Pig and I found out we both live really close to each other, about an hour away from Wrexham. I already felt close to this community. Now I feel even closer. That is so amazing. That is so amazing. What a cool part of the world you guys live in too. I'm so jealous. Maya the Bee, 100 bits. Thank you so much. I remember when you first mentioned on stream that you wanted to try a villain arc. It was such a delight to watch your character transform into an anti-hero instead as Ren the King went off the rails. The entire storyline was beautifully planned and executed, or no pun intended, executed. I can't believe I got the last hit on Ren. That really, I mean, obviously that couldn't have been planned. Like, oh, Impulse is gonna kill Ren. Like, obviously that wasn't planned, but the fact that it happened that way was so good considering I kind of like was the leader of the resistance. Apparently, in my, you know, sick stupor that I was in, I missed a great opportunity to say this content was generated by Grumbot. Never crossed my mind. Never crossed my mind to tie everything back to the fact that Grumbot told me to dethrone the king. I wish it had, because that would have made that moment so much better. Deep slate in the middle, brick stairs. Ooh, brick stairs. Yeah, we have brick stairs. All right. That's not a bad thought there. We'll give that a go. Yeah, if I had taken that moment, like right when I slaughtered the king, to turn around and say, this content was generated by Grumbot, that would have been just a fantastic moment that I missed. And it's just because my brain doesn't always work that way, you know? And I definitely didn't like think I was gonna get the final kill on the final shot on Ren, you know? So that was shocking in itself. It was fun though. The whole King storyline was super fun. It was really tough because Pearl and myself were out of town for like 10 days and they didn't perfectly overlap. So it was really hard to keep the storyline moving when like main characters were missing. So it might have moved a little slower than we would have liked, but I think it still went off pretty well. Go back and re-edit. Right. Do I not have a stone cutter? Oh, it's there. I forgot I did this little bench back here. I'll do a few more of these. You're glad when it ended? Was it getting a bit too much on Ren's side? Yeah. Yeah, we learned something from the moon, the moon big storyline that when we do these things, sometimes they tend to drag. And unfortunately, I still feel like the whole thing was dragging just a little bit because we don't produce content as fast as we used to. Like, all of us used to put out at least 2 videos a week. And now we're lucky to get 1 a week. And it's just like, I don't know, we've all changed our way of making videos and now they take longer and it's not great. Like, we've been talking about it internally. Like, it's really hard to move along storylines when you can only make like progress on the storyline once a week. Ren was running out of steam on the King thing. Yeah. I mean, it was time. I think that looks good like that. If we hang some lanterns. Wow, my congestion is really kicking in. What do we need to make some lanterns? A little bit of iron. Thought the length was great. Left people wanting. Yeah, I mean, there was more we could have done with it, but there was other reasons to wrap it up. We won't get into right now. But yeah, ultimately I felt like it was about time. I could buy lanterns. Whoops. Let's do like second one in. Maybe skip like 1, 2, 3. This is about the middle, yeah. Perfectly in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's like I planned it. It's like I planned it. I don't think I want to do chains. I think they'll hang a little too low with chains. I think that looks good. This needs something right here. Like, we can't just bust in with that. Maybe I don't want to push it back one. It needs like a front face. I think we can tie the warped across somehow. Glowberries. Ooh. Let's put away some of that. Let's see. Either stairs or slabs. One of these will work, I think. Must be hard to coordinate a large group of creative people. Absolutely. Absolutely. So many people involved. So many people, you know, have their own thoughts and opinions on how things should go, and it's awesome. Like, don't get me wrong, that's awesome. Like, we really do love having a diverse group with diverse styles. I think it's what's made Hermitcraft so great over the years, is that you can find you can pretty much find somebody, one of the hermits, that you'll vibe with as a viewer, because we all have our different approaches. So no matter what your style is, you'll be able to find somebody that you'll enjoy watching. But yeah, when we do get together and we have to try to like steer things in odd direction, it can be challenging sometimes, right? Because we all have our different ways of doing things, and coming to a conclusion that we all agree with is not always easy. But we work really well as a group. You know, we've been doing this for a long time now, and I wouldn't say we're a well-oiled machine or anything like that, but we've kind of learned how to work together and respect each other's differences, and really show each other that respect in decision-making processes and stuff. So it's a really great group. I'm super proud to be part of. Yeah, that looks good. That kind of does it, right? Kind of pulls it together without. A little wonky right there. We won't talk about it. Probably change that up just a little bit, but I think that works. It kind of brings that line over. So we just need to figure out how to close this up. I think I might have to just get, if it wasn't for this block right here, because I don't want this to be flat. We got to close it up though, don't we? The only thing I can think of is just straight up trapdoors. Oh, that are gonna go off when this fires. They wouldn't if it was not a full block though. So if we took, I think we can do this. I want to do trapdoors, but I don't want the trapdoors flipping every time that thing goes off. I guess I could use the stone cutter for that, but oh well. I need to put some stuff away. Jeez. Oh, how about walls? Look at you. Look at you being all smart with your brainiums. Walls will work. All right, little andesite, little cobble. We've done that before. That'll totally work. Smart people doing smart things. Thank you. Don't know why the cobble wall's in there, but okay. Using your brainiums and your craniums. Nice. All right. How far do we need to go with this before Like this part's still weird to me too, because I don't want it to just be flat, but I think, how far can we go? I think just 2 wide, and then we do a beam right here. Probably how we have to do it. And that'll hide the redstone for the most part. And then we could probably... that beam, I want that beam to go back 1. And that is doable. That's totally doable. That'll do it. And then we just do this. Perfection. Okay. Spot it a little bit with some cobby. Some cobby. All right. That's pretty good. Need some sort of top there. Yeah. Too harsh? Let's do this. Let's put the stairs across the top. And then pop that there. I know. I have plans. Come on. Really, I actually don't want that. Okay. The light right there. Yeah. Okay, it has to meet the mountain. Has to meet the mountain. And then we're good. Very troublesome situation. Oh, the troublesome thing. How funny how like certain things take off, you know? It's so funny to watch like what catches fire with content creation. I love like analyzing things, you know, like I think I'm a very analytical person. And so I just sit back and I think troublesome, that whole troublesome thing, like that took off. People really dug into that. And then like how simple of a concept was Hot Guy. And the way that Scar, because like you know it wasn't like premeditated, like this entire hot guy transition to some 80s movie hero, it all started because Scar decided that he wanted to start shooting people with his bow and say Hawkeye, like Hawkeye from, what is it, Avengers or whatever series Hawkeye is in. I don't know. I don't watch that stuff. So it started that way, and then somebody misheard him and thought he said hot guy, right? And so he just went with it. He just rolled with it. And next thing you know, Hot Guy is this character that he developed out of nothing. Or yeah, when somebody misheard him say Matador, he didn't know how to say Matador. They thought he said mattress store. And next thing you know, he's building a mattress store. Like, Scar just takes his little mispronunciations of things and just rolls with them. It's so great. I think we go over like that. Maybe. Begs the question, like, do we just do this too? Oops. I'm out. Let me see if I want to do that. Do I want to carry that one over? I think I do. He just flows. Yeah. Yeah, you know what they say, like, take what the defense gives you. If you want to get into sports ball talk, take what the defense gives you. That's what he does. Just like how everything's just roll. You know, he just kind of, he does the yes and, right? It's the whole improv. We were talking about improv techniques. Like, Scar is definitely Hawkeye, hot guy. Ooh, yes and. Like, oh, I'm into Top Gun. Oh, we have this cheesy character. Okay, how can we turn Hawkeye into that? You know? It's so great. Yeah, he's very good at the yes and. That's why Scar does such a good job with like the Life series. Like he's always this like zany character that he just manufactures. You know who did a really good job? Who did a really good job in the Life series this last season was Pearl. I was so proud of Pearl and what she did building a character. Something I'm very envious of. It's something that like every season I tell myself I need to do and then I don't figure out a way to do it. So yeah, we'll see if I can ever get that figured out. But like she did such a fantastic job with the 5 a.m. Pearl thing. And then this season on Hermitcraft, she's doing it as well with the Trash Lady. Like she's building characters that people can get behind. And that is super cool. Super cool. Definitely something I want to like take a page out of their books if I can learn to flex my creativity a little better. Now she has a 5 a.m. Pearl Plexi. Yeah, so then she turned it into money. She turned it into a way to help get supported as a creator, yeah. All right, it's a little, maybe a little much there, but I think it works. I think it works. This whole mountainside right here needs to be terraformed back. And I think once that happens, I don't even know how we're gonna do it. Let's take a look. It's almost top of the hour. Let's take a look. I've always felt like this side of the mountain encroached a little bit too much. I'd like to really just shave it like down. You see back here, if we shave this whole thing down, like basically if you watch my cursor here and we like cut along this line and then come down with this, right? Like come up and then meet there, then we don't have all this bulk right here. And I think that could help us pull back this wall, because I don't like having this wall. I think right here it should naturally grass step up to here instead of this like retainer wall looking thing, which looks terrible. So we got some serious work to do. Yeah, it's a lot of digging. Next stream is a digging stream. Woo! Why are you flying? This is a free cam mod. Just allows me to like quickly go into camera account mode. In the past, I would log on a whole different account with a that's in spectator account, but that's pretty time consuming. So when there's a client side mod that lets you just pop into a camera mode, it's very, very helpful to be able to visualize some stuff, especially since we're not in creative, right? We're doing everything survival, so still like the ability to be able to look around with some ease. You guys are gonna be digging the next stream. You're gonna love it. It's not too bad. We got haste beacon. We're good. Yeah, Jit stream tomorrow. I'm pretty sure all 4 of us confirmed that we want to do the Jit stream tomorrow. So should be a thing. It's our last chance before Halloween to do a scary game. Got to dig down to the ancient city. That's for true. That's for true. We get caught up. Barton Lover, thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Yeah, so going back, mine had to be when you said, you know, we talked about the villain arc. I don't really feel like I embraced the villain arc as much as I could have. Like, I didn't go full villain, right? Like, I kind of ended up playing it off like, oh, Grumbot told me I should do this, so I should just go do this, you know? I was kind of like the naive puppet in a way, instead of being like, I'm gonna take him down because I'm evil, which was initially the idea that we had talked about, you know, like me digging too deep and having some sort of infection infect my brain to where I change characters, basically, was initially the idea. I think it could have been a little too harsh from a storytelling standpoint and also very much out of my comfort zone. So by taking things the way we did and just saying, oh, this was brought to you by Grumbot, took the pressure off me, right? Because then I didn't look like a villain. Ren was the evil one, I was the savior, yeah. And even on Ren's side, I don't really feel like Ren got too evil, right? Ren just got overtaken with greed, which happens. It happens to you know, almost everybody in our real lives, you know. It can happen if we don't keep it in check. And so basically Ren's side was just a bit of unmanaged greediness. So I think that worked out really well. I think it was relatable in that aspect. So to me, that story, you know, the whole storyline, if you will, was a pretty powerful one. There's a lot of like real life stuff kind of embedded in there if you really dig into it. You know, if you really kind of psychoanalyze what was happening socially. So pretty cool. And yeah, Ren loved that character. He loves playing that character. So, and then for us to like come together and for, you know, him to have that realization that he was in the wrong and admit it and own it and give us a fun way to end it. I think it was pretty wholesome. I thought the whole story was pretty wholesome. I liked it a lot. Ren loves the cinematics for sure. Yeah, he puts a lot of time into his videos to make sure they got that cinematic vibe, which is super cool. Who took the diamonds? Oh, I wish I do. I wish I do. That's I hope we'll find out someday. That could be a mystery that's never solved. I'm sort of upset that my diamonds are gone, but I know I still have a whole bunch. I wasn't like terribly upset, but yeah. Martin has one. Crumbot. Oh, is that why somebody was asking me if I've seen Mumbo log in? Oh, you think somehow Mumbo has him? Interesting. That's an interesting theory. Gotta love that though. I mean, it, like not knowing where the diamonds went does give us a chance to theory craft a little bit, which is fun, right? Theory crafting is definitely fun. I don't have any more info for you guys to help you theory craft, so just wherever your imaginations take you, go for it. It's all fun. Anyway, I'm standing here because I think that's it. I think we're gonna wrap things up here today. We did a great job, people. We did a great job. I'm liking the little addition. We are gonna fix this. Next week we're gonna flatten this out or tear this back, and that's gonna make this look so much better the way that it's kind of popped out right here. So don't you stress about that. We have our little ally sanctuary thing we got to build up back here as well that will help connect. In fact, now that we've done this, I might be able to connect it a little better than I initially thought. So we may continue to just have this hallway, maybe open it up a little bit more to give me some room. But that's fantastic. Let's see if we've gotten any bamboo coming in. It looks like, yeah, once again, not a lossless farm, but let's see. We should be getting some decent bamboo coming in. We got our sorting system next time too, so it won't be all digging. But yeah, we're getting there. Make some bamboo boats eventually. Once we get on to 120. I don't know when they plan on releasing that though. Anyway, super fun day. Thanks guys for joining me. I really do enjoy these streams. Swift Sneak, we got till day 500. I really do enjoy these streams, just hanging out. Like I said, it really is just chill. Oh yeah, Tito me-do list. We can cross it off. How satisfying is this? Oh. Ah, feels good. Feels good. Crossing off one from the board. But yeah, anyway, super enjoy these streams. I'd like to get back to doing these. I know we miss a lot. You know, a lot of times what was happening was Wednesdays, I'd get so caught up in like I'd be behind by Wednesday that I felt like I had to skip these streams in order to work on a Hermitcraft or something. I'm gonna do a lot better job trying to make sure I don't fall behind so that we don't miss as many of these streams as we have been. So, because I really do enjoy them. So anyway, let me F3 do that so you don't have to worry about dying while I find somebody to raid. Who are we raiding today? Oh my goodness. Let's raid Music Man. Let's raid Music Man. I haven't raided Music Man in a little while. Let's do that. Let's do that. No hermits are on. Interesting. Must be busy getting ready for tomorrow. All right, go give some love to Music Man. And yeah, I'll send you guys over there. Thanks again. And I hope to see you again tomorrow for Jits. We'll be playing some Phasmo. So, all right, go tell Music Man I sent you. I'll see you guys later.